had Pilbo, so
Yeah, actually, Jace isn't currently under the effect of it either. He was charmed, but he
true.
managed to get
He
that
recovered.
dispelled. He recovered from that, and then I don't know if that he actually got hit by the suggestion
The
spell, but
suggestion? No, I didn't.
yeah. But the other party members, all for 8 hours basically, are under the suggestion spell to get out of this place. So I think that's probably going to put a stop to any further delving into the dungeon for the immediate future. But so I'm going to pull you guys back to the Ladies' Cape map.
Okay.
You are able to get back out here. And kind of once you're out of there, actually, the like you still kind of have this magical enchantment on you, kind of making you not want to go back into the dungeon. But otherwise, yeah, I guess if you really wanted, you could try to get another save versus it with the earwax. I believe it will work versus that as well, similar to how it would for a charm, but you won't get any bonus versus it. So
True. We only have limited amounts of that until we make more.
yeah, you have five doses left now of at least of the original urn that you found of it.
I don't think it's a terrible idea to just wait a day and come back.
Yeah, you guys' health doesn't look too bad actually, despite
Yeah,
how rough that fight was.
Yeah,
True.
I'm fully I'm fully HP'd to keep adventuring. As long as we can get back in there.
Yeah, I mean, I can. I've just used like every one of my spells almost. So
That's a fair point.
if you like Acid
yeah.
Splash, then I'm good to go.
And that was one thing too as well. So I think only Jace and Pilbo were in the room when it happened, but perhaps you guys hear about it, like somebody either Jace or Pilbo tells you about how despite not like finishing off that demon, you guys Pilbo did manage to permanently curse the demon.
Yep.
I believe you put the -4 at all rolls effectively, that curse basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if nothing else, you accomplish something in the fight in that.
Yeah.
And the next time if you run into that thing again, it's going to be a lot weaker unless somebody has a way to has a way to remove it.
Okay, so then I guess it sounds like we're probably gonna rest.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my vote.
So you guys going back to Moreau's hut then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Have I seen Moreau yet? I don't. I did, didn't I? Yeah. She knows that I am now Jacina.
Sure. Yeah. You actually have your original body is being like.
That's right.
Stored
She's
there.
gentle reposing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jason's thing is he's just going to refer to, or she's going to refer to herself as different female names all the time, but her name's just Jace.
Oh goodness.
So yeah, you come up here. It's not raining right now, but it looks like it could start raining again. It's still like cloudy. And you don't run into any issues on the way back to Moreau's. It's probably around noonish or so. You hadn't been in the like maybe a little bit afternoon. You hadn't been in the Ladies' Light for very long before this happened. So yeah, you get back. Moreau's surprised to see you. Yeah, she's a little surprised to see you back so early.
Yeah, we'll fill her in on the details.
Okay.
If she seems interested.
Yeah. She says if you guys are, since you're back so early, maybe you can help her with a few things around the house.
Sure,
Yeah,
of course.
favors are fair for the staying here and stuff.
Yeah, and she tells you that she thinks there might be a storm coming in soon. So, nothing too crazy, but she'd like to get everything hatched down for that, just in case it ends up being pretty bad. But she doesn't think it will be. She just wants to be prepared just for the worst case.
Mm-hmm.
And
Alright, yeah, we can help her with that.
she'll also heal Pilbo, Hannah, and Silric, it looks like, are the ones that are damaged. So she'll do her heal. So for Hannah, 11. Silric, heal for 18, which I think puts you at full. And Pilbo gets healed for 21, which definitely puts him at full. Does Hannah get put up to full? Hannah's up to full as well. Okay, so she heals you all to full. And yeah, she kind of has you help her do some, like for the rest of the day, has you help her do some work around the house, basically. Set up tarps over some of her, like she's got like a little garden out around the back. So she actually
Mhm.
has you like set up like a tarp over it to make sure that if there ends up being a bunch of wind coming in, that doesn't tear them up. And you can definitely like see as the day goes on that like as you're doing this, the wind is picking up a bit. And it starts to kind of do like a light rain a little bit, but yeah, you guys finish up after a few hours and are able to get in before it starts really coming down. And she
All right.
prepares some of her famous stew again.
All right.
Yeah, I don't
We
recall
might
that
have to get
stew
her
being
like different
particularly good.
ingredients if we're gonna keep coming back here. Otherwise,
You
it's
want-
gonna get
Yeah, she seems to really like this stew, but yeah, maybe the rest of you are getting sick of it already. It's not a particularly good stew by most
But yeah,
people's.
it uses seaweed.
Yeah, most people probably don't like it very much. Andal definitely doesn't like it very much either. But yeah, Moreau seems pretty content with it.
Alrighty.
Anything in particular you guys want to do as well, like for the rest of this day? Like, is there any crafting stuff you guys want to work on or anything like that?
I don't have any crafting.
Don't have any materials or money, unfortunately. Even though that's what my character would normally do. I don't know. Maybe I'll show Moreau some of the like Sortion's jewelry that I have and see if she's interested in any of the pieces. Like, if she knows. I don't know. She's like, oh, that's very valuable, or like, it's exquisite, or that's garbage.
Um,
Women get jewelry so they can talk to other women about how beautiful it is, right?
I don't know. Moreau doesn't seem terribly interested in jewelry, but she tells you she could probably help you appraise it if you don't know the value of it.
Uh, sure. I think I kind of know the rough value, but I don't know exactly, if I recall.
And actually, I'm not sure she's really all that good at appraise, to be honest. But she'll do her best.
Okay.
She is an int-based character, so.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, actually, her appraise isn't too bad. Oh, she rolled a 1 though.
She's really not into jewelry.
No. Well, I mean,
I'm disappointed.
jewelry is not all that relevant when you're living out in the swamp.
Mm-hmm.
She came out here to avoid having to deal with things like, wearing jewelry and nice clothes to appease society around her. She came out here to get away from all that.
How about I show her the earwax stuff and see if she seems more interested in that? That seems more down her alley. Up her alley. Whatever that saying is.
Yeah, she actually, she says this looks like some fine alchemical work. And Hannah might have actually noticed as well, like when you guys were back in there in the garden, since Hannah is also an alchemist, she would probably recognize that a lot of the stuff, in addition to, like some of it being stuff that's edible, there was a lot of stuff in there that was being grown as alchemical ingredients. So Hannah probably would have already kind of been clued in to Moreau's like alchemical background, basically.
Okay.
But yeah, so she definitely seems interested in that. And she, if you mention as well about having the like the stuff in the lab there to
Yeah, I was just gonna
create some
say
of
I'll
that.
mention the lab.
Yeah.
See if she. I don't know. Maybe she has a particular alchemical ingredient that might be there that she would want,
Um,
or maybe she wants to visit the lab.
no, she doesn't want to visit the lab.
We can take her a
she-
back door in.
Not necessary. There's nothing in that lab that she's gonna want.
Yeah, she doesn't care for any of that stuff in there. But she does say that like if you wanted, you
Charging
probably
battery.
could make more of this stuff here as well. So, and you guys also know, I mean, obviously, if you went to
What's the craft
you went to
DC
the-
for that stuff?
that is a
Hopefully
good
something reachable.
question. I had the number for that. Give me a minute. I can probably get it
I
again.
might be able to spend some
What's
time
your-
making more.
What's your craft alchemy at?
12.
12's not bad. I mean, you could hit a DC 30 with, a relatively high roll, but it's within the realm of possibility.
I don't think it's that high. Let's see, spellcraft's just based on the caster level, and then having access to. So, I think it's just a DC 25, which is fairly high for spellcraft. But if you do it for the alchemy, it's lower. Then it's just a DC 20.
There you go. You could do it with a ticking 10 or something. We just have to spend some time there. We've got plenty of time.
What's the price of that product?
If you buy it like already made, it's 1,200 gold.
So just over a day of crafting.
Alright. Easy.
Is it though? I don't know.
Well, I'm not the one doing it, so yeah, it's easy. I just gotta wait. And protect you.
I just use my own crafting materials to make it. Considering that...
Well, I thought he said that there was materials there that you could use.
Right. I would have taken that if possible. If it's not possible, then I guess we gotta go there. I don't know. I'll be back. I'm cooking food.
Okay, yeah, no,
Okay.
you can have You could say you have the materials here. That's what I'm saying. Moreau has stuff too that you can use. So even if there's stuff that was missing in that other lab. Okay, so
Alright.
sounds like Hannah will spend time making the making some of that stuff. And yeah, Moreau actually probably have been interested in helping with that too, because again, like I said, alchemy is actually kind of a hobby of hers. Like she actually really likes alchemy.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like I said, the kind of a storm kind of blows in. It doesn't end up being too bad in terms of it. Like doesn't seem like you guys are in any danger or anything. But yeah, it's definitely like very windy and rainy, and you actually hear some thunder out there as well.
Ooh.
But otherwise, yeah. Moreau and Hannah probably work pretty late into the night, but to finish making the more doses of the wax of defiance. And I don't know, the rest of you maybe
I
sit around. And twiddle
I
your
make sure
thumbs.
my ears like aren't getting a buildup of the wax from earlier.
Yeah. All right. Clean your ears out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't really have anything to do. I'll study my spell book, and I don't know. I picked up some
Yeah.
like fangs from some creature, the Hydra creature we had fought. So maybe I'll
Yeah.
like clean those, and make sure they're
Maybe
nice and shiny.
maybe some of you find some like trashy novels lying around of
Not
Moreau's.
sure about
Trashy
that one.
novels.
Read for entertainment.
Okay.
Something, I don't know. Maybe otherwise, yeah, you might maybe sitting around meditating. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to do, unfortunately, around Moreau's hut. But and then eventually, of course, you eventually all go to sleep, and we will move on to the next day.
All right. Well, I pick up all my gear and my weapons, and I'm ready to go. Whenever the rest of the group is. You guys got all your
Yeah, I imagine I'm
preparation
ready
and stuff.
pretty early, but I'm not sure about Hannah because I think she was up late doing some crafting.
I'm sure she's good.
Yeah, it seems like the storm's died down. It's still raining, but like fairly heavily. But otherwise, it's not. The wind has died down, and you don't hear any thunder anymore.
All right, then let's get back to the Hydra cave and make our way back into the Lady's Light.
What was the weapon
Yeah.
that we were
Charging battery.
missing for DR?
Was it cold iron? Because we have a bunch of silver stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, about
iron.
that.
Instant cold iron.
About that. Yeah, about that. My enhancement bonus from Magus actually lets me overcome cold iron DR.
Yep, that was
So,
something we realized.
I
we
didn't.
realized
Yeah,
afterwards. So
I think Pluto I think Pluto realized it after.
No, you were the one who realized it.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, I completely missed that last time. It would have been a much easier fight if I was doing full damage the whole time, like I should have been. So, my
Yeah.
bad.
It's hard to say. She might have targeted you more aggressively too, though, if you had been doing full damage.
That's true. If I was the
he
one
might have targeted you
more
more.
threatening.
But yeah. So
But
it's hard
yeah,
to say
but-
exactly how it would have went, but probably would have went better. But we'll know that for next time. Do you guys ask Moreau about that? Like if she has any cold iron equipment that she
Yeah.
could. Okay.
That's where I was going next.
Yeah, Yeah, she says the only thing she has for that, she has a couple cold iron daggers, and she could lend you one of them. But she doesn't want to lend you the second one because she wants to keep at least
Yeah,
one
she
around
needs it
just in
for
case.
herself.
Yeah, she says it's not like too common, but occasionally she has had to deal with some denizens of the first world that have managed
Yeah,
to
some
wander
fae.
around here. Some fae, yeah. In
Cool.
particular, she says there's these strange little gremlin-like things that she's seen before, although she hasn't seen them for quite a while. But occasionally they're kind of like these aquatic gremlins that live in the lagoon.
Yeah, nasty things.
So yeah, who wants the cold iron dagger?
Who can use the cold iron dagger?
I think anybody can. It's a dagger. Anybody has the proficiency with it.
That's what I was trying to see in Hero Lab.
If you want to make it in Hero Lab, you do it under custom equipment, and then just add a dagger, and then there's a option.
Yeah,
in
why
there
don't
for
you take it,
material.
Pilbo? That way you can punch.
Yeah.
You can, well, not punch, but you can hit something with more damage. It's not your Kestis or your Cestus, but you can do something with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just pull it out when you're pull it out if you run into that demon again or other demons.
And it's one of those things where I could just keep wearing my cestus, right? Because it's like a glove.
Yeah, I believe so.
Cool.
Alright.
Yeah, it does say the only drawback for Cestus is that you get a -2 penalty on all precision-based tasks involving that hand, though. So the only thing is there is if attacking with the dagger counts as precision-based. If you're wearing the Cestus and also using a dagger, I think you take the -2 penalty on the attack rolls.
Fair enough.
I don't know, that sounds kind of vague, precision-based, because like when I think of that, I think of like
Correct.
disable device or dexterity checks or something, but I think
Correct,
he's
that's-
Yeah, but if you're
primarily a
using
strength
weapon
user.
finesse, that sounds.
I think since if you're not using weapon finesse,
Yeah.
you're probably okay. It does. The example they give is opening.
You definitely
locks.
wouldn't sneak attack with it, because that's literally precision damage.
Yeah, like I said, the example they give is opening locks, which is another like dex-based skill, basically.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, I think you're okay since you're using strength. All right. Anything else anybody want to ask? Ask Moreau maybe, or do for preparation.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Then you guys make your way back to the Ladies' Light, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna pull you guys back into Ladies' Light level 1. Yep. So when you guys get there, you don't see any further evidence of anyone having been here since yesterday. The sarcophagus here is still open from when Jace emerged from it.
Mhm.
But yeah, otherwise you get back. The boats are still waiting here for you. Which way would you like to go this time? You did pick up that wand of detect magic or detect secret doors as well. So that's another option as well. You could try to make use of that. Go look hunt for
Oh, yeah,
secret
that's
doors. Alternatively,
Well,
you can
as
go
far
back
as
to
I know.
game and see if that thing's waiting for you in here in this room.
Yeah, and there were visible doors in that room, so
Yes,
I think
there was
before
a
we
pair
start
of
checking
double
for
doors.
secret doors, we need to check the visible doors.
Okay. So you guys take the boats back to
Yes.
down here. Okay. Um,
Yeah, I think we should
I'll
do the detect
need-
secret doors in the other entrance where there didn't seem to be any way in other than the secret passageway tunnel. That seemed odd.
Yeah, we could try that.
So I'll need a couple. Nah, you know what? You guys have done this enough. I'm gonna say you guys can. You guys
No, I want to
know
roll dice.
how to navigate it. So if you're just trying to get to the beach, you guys are able to. Like you guys have done it enough times, you kind of know how to safely navigate it now. You've only screwed it up one time, and you learned from it. We'll say so. Yep, that is something as well though that you haven't really fully explored, which is that
The
this
statue platform.
yeah, the 7-sided polygon here that's got a glass statue on it. It actually animated when
It listens to me.
Maybe.
Yes, it seemed to, which I don't think is too much of a coincidence considering your appearance at the moment. And how other things have kind of listened to you or obeyed.
Yeah. Andal nods and says maybe it
Yeah.
thinks you're Sorshan.
I think so, Andal.
But he says that that demon didn't think you were.
No,
I think
he
intelligent creatures are a little bit more
seems
keen.
confused.
Yeah, maybe there was something about how you said it that tipped them off.
Maybe. Or maybe it's the fact that I was traveling with you guys.
That could be it too.
Not that I don't like you, but if I'm trying to, pretend to be an all-powerful rune lord, why would I keep any company but very powerful beings?
Perhaps, yeah. Alright, so are you guys gonna go back into this room and see if
Yes.
he's waiting for you there? Round 2.
Yes.
I will carefully open the door to that room and look
Okay.
I
inside.
should probably reset my spells.
Well,
that might
actually,
be a good idea.
when you come around this corner, you
going
notice
to
the
take-
door is still open from when you guys left last time. It didn't get closed.
The alarm
Which-
thing
Mhm.
pillars don't go off.
Nope. As long as like I'm assuming you guys you remember about those being there, and yeah, if you guys go in there with Sorshan being with you and you're the front, they don't activate.
Okay. Then yes, I will make sure I'm near the front. That makes sense.
But yeah, when you guys get up there, you notice that there is nothing in that room. There's no creature in the room. I mean, there's still the stuff that was in the room, in terms of like the pillars and whatnot. But yeah,
No.
he's not. You
Demon
don't see
dude.
him in there. The demon is not waiting
Alright.
for you there.
Yeah, I told you that I don't see him.
Well,
Nothing left to do but go in there. So I
guess
go
we
in.
Move on.
I'll take a look around and make my way to the doors.
Okay. So yeah, the pair of columns they're carved to resemble a beautiful woman flank a 15-foot wide alcove. And there's also a mural of the same woman standing atop a towering pyramid that is painted on the alcove, or on the wall of the alcove. But it, like the walls and the floor of the hall, is splashed with blood. So yeah, it looks like there's blood kind of splashed around here. This looks like it doesn't look like there's much sense to it, if that makes sense. Like there's no
Well, no, it's obviously a blood sacrifice to open the door.
No, it doesn't. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't look like it's some sort
Oh.
of sacrificial rite or anything like that. There's no like pattern to it.
Hmm.
Assuming Pilbo's up here with you.
Yes.
So, yeah, anybody can roll a perception check in here if you'd like.
Sure.
Sure. Anyone can also roll a perception check in the hallway too, right?
30 is pretty good.
Yeah, it
25?
helps when you have a 19
20.
perception.
Yeah. All right. Umbrella, so you kind of, while you're looking at these blood stains, you kind of have like one of those, kind of like Sherlock Holmes kind of images, or you're seeing how it happened, and you realize this is a like battle site. Like you kind of realize like, okay, there was one where somebody got slashed, and so you kind of, that's what you figure. Like you realize that the reason why the blood stains look like they're not very, there's not as much of a, like there is a little bit of a pattern like that, but it's a pretty subtle one, because it's not like a ritualistic thing. It's just there's, if you look at it really carefully, you can kind of start to see like a pattern of a battlefield kind of emerge.
Mm-hmm.
So you realize there was a fight of some sort before your fight. There was another fight here,
Yeah.
and these bloodstains look like they're pretty old. Like they've probably been here for a month or two.
Mm-hmm. I'm no stranger to violence. Alright, well. We better be ready for whatever's beyond this door then. And I'll go and I'll check the door, and if the door's not trapped, then I'll open it carefully.
Okay. Yeah, and you don't think it's trapped, so you can go ahead and open it, and I'm gonna do a polygon reveal here.
Ooh, fancy.
I wish they had a thing where you could like preset up polygons to just like click a button and have it automatically like do that polygon, like tie a polygon reveal to a room. Yeah, it seems like that'd be really useful.
That'd be cool. Yeah. I mean, if
heard
they already
there's
have the
some-
ability to do the polygon, like, shouldn't be that much harder.
Yeah. Alright. Almost done. This is a pretty big room. I'm just going to reveal the whole thing. Okay. Oh, I revealed another room. Whoopsie.
No one
don't
looked.
look yet. Alright. So there's a door there. That's what I was missing out here. There's a door right there. So the air of this large octagonal chamber is dreadfully hot. The very air shimmers with heat and almost drips with humidity, leaving every surface within shiny with condensation. The walls, floor, and 30-foot high domed ceiling are polished white marble. 10 feet into the room, the floor rises up in a 3-foot high step, then again at 20 feet in. At the center of the room, there's a strange gray flame dancing in a central fire pit. 2 smaller octagonal chambers lie to the south and west, while to the east, a 10-foot square section of wall is a dull gray contrasting with the white of the walls surrounding it. A single
I
torch
bet it's
and
a
a
door.
sconce protrudes from the middle of this gray square on the wall. So there's a torch on the on this
Mm-hmm.
suspiciously door-like part of the wall.
Gray flame. That sounds suspicious-ish.
It looks magical.
Yeah, I'm gonna detect magic on it from back here.
You do detect magic on it.
Oh my god, who could have guessed? I will try and identify a spell in place? If it's a
You can
spell
roll
in
a knowledge
place?
arcana.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Um, so yeah, you don't recognize it as being a spell in place, but you do think you do detect some conjuration magic
Hmm.
coming from in there, as well as some evocation magic.
Oh, wow. Double. Yep, it's definitely magical. Some kind of uh device, perhaps, that conjures flame and heat.
Hmm. Well, that just sounds practical.
Yeah, well, it seems to be quite effective considering how hot the room is.
But I mean, other than some mild discomfort, it doesn't look like there's anything dangerous.
Not that I can tell, but
Not
I don't know.
immediately
You're better
apparent.
at detecting traps than I am.
Alright, well, I guess I'll go in and I'll start looking around for traps. Or anything else in particular.
How hot is it in there? Is it
It's very
safe?
hot. It seems like it doesn't seem like it's like dangerous necessarily unless you've spent like a really, really long time in there. It's just uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortably
Okay.
hot and humid in there.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
like
come in too and look around.
it's like stepping into Washington D.C. in the middle of the summer. You've never done that.
I've never done that. Can't say that I have.
Yeah. That's the best example I could think of because that's the most humid place I've ever been.
It's probably like summer here on a humid day. Because our
Yeah.
days our weather is all over the place.
Yeah.
Look around the room.
Yep. So anywhere in particular you'd like to go towards?
The
This is a
cup.
pretty big
The
room.
fire cup.
You want to
The
walk up
goblet
towards
of
the fire
fire.
cup? Okay.
Is it a goblet
Uh,
shape?
No. But as you
Dang it.
walk up onto the platform, something does happen.
Uh-oh.
Is everybody where they want to be? Like, are you guys going in there to investigate as well?
I don't know.
Are you
No
guys
one's
hanging
moving
back?
their tokens.
Yeah, I would have
Alright.
been in the room, but not
Okay.
like up.
And I don't know. Do you want us to control Andal?
Secrets on. No, Andel's gonna
She's
hang.
on a call.
Yeah, secret's on a call, so I'm gonna
Oh,
say she's
Andal's
like
hanging out
right
in the back.
at the
Okay.
door. So yeah, Andel's back with Hannah basically at the moment. So as
Okay.
you move up onto the central area of this chamber, something happens. There's the flame there's like a flash of light from it, and some creatures appear. These
Oh,
look
good.
like
Alright.
an orb they're floating orbs with an ever gnashing maw filled with row after row of mismatched teeth. And they don't look like they are happy to see you. And I'm going to move them onto the map here. And
What? I'm Thorshin. Why aren't they happy to see me?
I'm going to reset the round tracker, and I need to move these guys onto the map.
Oh, perfect. Keep adding them. Keep them coming.
All right. So these are very, very small creatures. They are considered size tiny. But yeah, everybody can roll initiative.
Okay. I say begone, creatures. Just in case it works, you know.
It's a good attempt.
Click
I didn't click
the
my
button.
token.
Yeah, I just
You should already be on the tracker because
Oh, there we go.
yeah. So just put your number in there.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, this is the same map, so I didn't have to. I was like, I can just leave everyone on there. Dang. It's obviously like the GM thing, right? Like your monsters always roll high initiative.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this one didn't. So I think I just need Hannah's. I don't think Secret's on. I think Secret might still be on call, so I'll roll her initiative for her. I think she's at least got that. I should be able to just do that from her sheet here. Did it roll it? Oh, she rolled it herself, and then I overrode it. My bad. I'll put it back to what she. Okay. So it looks like two of these get to go first. So this one is going to, oops, to the top. It's going to move into Jace's square, which is going to provoke. But you, unless you have combat reflexes and a weapon out, you're not going to be able to do anything with that.
No. I have a bow in one hand.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's going to move into your square, and it's going to attempt to bite you.
How dare you bite your goddess?
And it misses. Even versus your flat-footed. This one's going to
Good.
do the same thing. It's going to move into your square as well.
Not good.
It's a 19 hit your flat-footed.
Yes.
All right. Let's take 3 damage. And I need you to roll a fortitude save.
I'm fine. 12, that's good.
Okay. Hannah.
So I don't notice anything happened.
What's going on?
So they
There's
walked up
tiny
next to this.
creatures.
Yeah, there's like a. This is a really hot and humid room with a gray flame at the center of it, kind of sitting there on like a. And when they walked up next to it, these little tiny creatures appeared. They look like floating little head, like little floating orbs with basically all teeth. If you'd like to identify them, you can roll a knowledge planes. All right, you know that these are cacodemons. I don't know if I'm saying that word correct or not, but they're cacodemons. Daemons are kind of like a neutral evil outsider, so they're not demons or devils. They are just neutral evil, not chaotically or lawfully aligned. You know that you need good aligned or silver weapons to damage these things. These things in particular also have like some like minor kind of like confusion effects, but they're pretty weak. These are like one of the lesser. They are immune to acid and resist cold, electricity, and fire.
Okay.
They're also immune to death effects, disease, and poison. You also know that they have kind of a disease that they can spread by when they bite people, and that if you are subject to the effects of the
perfect.
disease, it can communicate with you telepathically over any distance.
That's what I've always wanted.
And these things can eat souls if they kill something.
I'll magic missile the one going next. The one to the right of Abrellis.
Okay. Yep, go ahead and roll it. These things do not have spell resistance.
I think we're 6th level, so I have 3 of them. Okay. All 3 of them, same guy.
Okay. Alright. You hit him and he recoils a bit, but it looks like he's still floating there. Would you like to move anywhere?
Nah.
Okay. Brelis, do you have combat reflexes and a weapon out?
I don't have combat reflexes, but I do have rogue, uncanny dodge, so I'm not flat-footed.
Okay, well, that's good at least. It's going to try and bite you then, and it misses. Alright, Brelis. One of these is still
I draw
flat-footed.
my mithril short sword, and I'm going to take an attack on the one below me that hasn't acted.
Okay. Alright. That is enough to take it out. Managed to hit a very expertly aimed shot. Right where it's into its mouth. And
I'll take a 5-foot step over here.
Okay.
By Jace.
Alright. Silric.
I'm gonna move up and then attack the one closest to me. I'm gonna pull out my silver dagger.
Okay.
How do I roll that? It's just...
If you don't have it configured on there, I think just hitting, if there's a button that says melee attack somewhere on there, that will work. And we can just do it manually then. Okay, so 15. I think that's going to miss it because it's in the same square as Jace. Yeah, it's rolled a 4, so it misses, unfortunately. I think that's going to be it. I don't think you have anything else you can do here. Jace?
Okay, well, I'm going to take a 5-foot step back here.
Okay.
Does that let me flank on this one, or not really?
Sure. Yeah, no, you can flank him. You
Okay.
flank with Abrellis.
Sure. Then I will, as a move action, draw my mithril rapier.
Okay.
And then I will attack one of them. They're both max health, right? So,
That's correct. Neither one of them's been hit yet.
I think this is set up correctly. Let me make sure. Spell combat off. Rapid shot off. Oh god. I can't do arcane pull enhancement except on a. Can I enhance it if it's not a ranged weapon?
I don't know.
It just says enhance weapon, and I don't think
Enhance the
thingy changes it.
weapon you
Eldritch Archer.
selected? Do you have to select a weapon when it asks?
No.
Nope. No, I think you're fine.
This looks like it should work. So I will enhance it, and then I'll recalc my sheet so it works.
Yeah, I think normal
Point blank
Magus can
off, yeah.
actually do the same thing too. They can enhance range
Yeah, and
weapons.
range
Like
weapons.
a range weapon, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, once this recalculates, I'll roll. But I'm just doing a single attack then, because I used my move action to draw the weapon.
Okay.
Why do I have energy drain on it? Do I have negative levels?
Because you died.
Okay. That's right. I did die. Okay. Attack.
That'll hit. And all the damage goes through. I'm going to put on the one on the left.
Sure. That's my turn. And yeah, I can't really do any spell stuff anyways because I have a bow in my hand that has to be free.
Wait, did we rest?
Even then, I
Before
can't
we
do
came
it with
back?
the melee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, we
Yeah, you
did.
guys
Yes.
rested.
And you
I
got
also
healed the full
said
from
I also said that you and Moreau
Moreau.
made some more Wax of Defiance. Like she helped you do that.
Yeah, we didn't
Because
actually
she-
add that
she
yet,
was-
right? It's not done yet.
No, it is done.
Oh, how much did
You
we
guys-
get?
It was just 10 more doses.
Okay, did someone add that to their sheet? Because I totally missed that.
I added it to the spreadsheet at the very least. So, yeah, Moreau
Oh,
was
well.
actually. So yeah, you weren't here when I was going over that, but Moreau was actually really excited to like help you do that because like alchemy's actually kind of her thing. Like she really likes alchemy. So yeah,
Okay.
you and Moreau nerded out and made some alchemy stuff.
Noise.
Okay, well, I still have the jar on my sheet, so I've down 15 uses left.
Okay, that works. Pilbow. I guess that's something too. You guys could consider like, pre-buffing with it. It lasts for an hour.
Why didn't we put that on after we came in here, even though we already knew?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
These are good questions.
Well, we don't know, like, if it's gonna happen after, like, every room.
I mean,
It doesn't matter. I can
you
make
don't
this stuff
just
at will.
put things in your ear for fun.
After this combat, I'm
You
gonna put
can.
some in my ear, and I won't get
Okay.
swayed by randomness.
If you
So-
do it, then I might.
Would I be able to make it all the way up here? There wouldn't be any like climbing upstairs, extra movement speed.
Yeah, these steps are. There's just like 2 steps up to here, and they're not like too difficult. So yeah, I'm not counting it as difficult terrain. You can get up there.
Okay. And will I be able to hit this one?
Yep.
Alright. Don't really want to waste anything.
That'll miss.
Waste your enemies.
All right. This one's turn. It is going to. It's going to attempt to move into Abrellis. It's going to 5-foot fly, so it provokes from Abrellis.
Okay.
All right, that'll miss, and it's going to try to bite you.
Alright.
Ooh. It's 22. Confirm that crit.
Yeah.
That crits you for 7 damage, which isn't too bad. But I also need you to roll a Fortitude save.
Mhm.
Okay. This thing. It's going to do the same thing, except it's going to go into Jace's square. So Jace, you may take an attack opportunity on this thing.
Okay.
This is the one you already hit.
Button.
Look at that.
Sometimes lucky.
You do enough damage and it disappears. So it tries to come in
Yeah.
and bite you.
Take
Alright,
that.
Hannah.
Maybe I'll just use a rapier all the time.
I'll missile the one in Abrellis' square. All 3 missiles, same thing.
You hit it. It looks like it's still up, but it's pretty badly hurt.
Dang it. Okay. Also, I would have used
this
2
one's-
charges on my wand for mage armor earlier before we came in.
Okay, that's fair. Whoops, wrong bouton. I meant to reveal areas. I just realized there was like a line on the door. This thing's going to move back and it's going to use a spell-like ability.
I'll spellcraft that.
All right.
Yep, I'll hit the bouton.
Hannah, you know it's using Lesser Confusion. Jace, you would know that as well.
Oh, that's not
And
so
it's going
bad.
to target. It's going to target Pilbo. Pilbo, I need you to roll a will save. Didn't like you going up and
Hey.
trying to stab it. All right, you're fine. Confusion is not affecting you. Umbrella.
Nope, he's our reliable will save. Okay, I'm gonna 5-foot step if I can here so that I can flank it with
Yep.
Silric.
That's fine.
And I'll pull out my other short sword. And take an attack.
Okay.
Ooh, hey.
Ooh.
Does an 18 confirm?
It sure does, and
Okay, it's dead.
it's definitely dead. All right, Silric.
I will try to kill this last one with my silver dagger.
All right, that'll hit. So I don't know if you have the damage configured on it, but if you just roll a d4 plus your strength modifier, that'll be what the damage is. I guess -1 because it's just an alchemical silver dagger. So your strength
What am I rolling?
-1. 1d4 plus whatever your strength modifier is, which I think is pretty high, and then a -1 for being a silver weapon. Although this -1 is going to be offset by the fact that you get to ignore 5 points of its damage reduction, so you still come out ahead there.
Did we not put the dagger on your character sheet?
No, I don't think it's configured on there, so that's why we were
Oh.
just use the melee attack button. So if you look at the left-hand side, there's that little bar
I'll
down
be right
there.
back.
Okay.
At the bottom left of that little vertical bar, there's a thing that looks kind of like it's 20-sided dice. If you mouse over that, you'll see a list of dice in there. So if you do that, you can like select a d4 and just roll that, and then we can math it out from there. I'm not going to use that one, but
Oh. I'm configuring it.
Yeah,
for
I'm not
her.
seeing it.
not seeing it. Maybe it looks different on the as a GM.
Oh, the
I'm not
die
sure.
thing? It's like the second to bottom button.
So, Swinky, just type in chat
Do
/R
D4.
and then, yeah, 1D, whatever you're rolling.
R space 1d4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it as well.
Like that without the dot.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, nice.
So, and then your strength bonus is for Silric, it's a +4, right?
For that dagger to hit, that should have been a +12 altogether.
No damage.
Oh, I'm just looking for
Oh,
the
for
damage.
the damage,
It already hit.
+3 after the silver penalty.
So you do a pretty good hit on this thing. It looks like it is still up, but just barely.
I was editing something. Sorry, Swinky. Let me get that real quick.
All right, Jace.
Okay. I guess I get to try and finish it off. I'll 5-foot step here, and then I will full round attack it. Sure.
That's still just one attack for you, though, right?
Oh wait, I'm Magus. That's right. I'm not full BAB.
Wait.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
yeah, that's right.
in that case, I will move around it
Yeah.
to here,
Okay.
and then attack.
Sure, you get a flank bonus.
And yeah, I don't
Offset
have
your
the
negative
flank in the
levels.
roll. So
Okay,
fine.
the
21.
dagger's configured now.
I didn't on the other rolls either, but they all hit. So
Thank you.
whoops. So
All right.
6 mithril damage.
You guys managed to take out the last of these little demons.
I
Daemons,
spelled
rather.
that mithril like RuneScape mithril. Whoops.
Yeah, don't worry.
Cool. That could have gone a lot worse considering they just surrounded us.
Yeah, they're like I said, they weren't very strong. So
Yeah. And Hannah, you said they carry a disease. Well, one of them bit me. I might have it.
Oh no.
Maybe. What does the disease do? Does it change your sex?
Hannah would know that it does wisdom damage, and it lets one of these things telepathically communicate with you. Like the one that bites you is able to
okay.
communicate with you.
We can't afford to
Yeah, that's
have
right,
him
you
be
did
any
say
more
something about
stupider, so I'll do a heal check. Not
All right.
sure that'll do anything.
You don't think he has the disease. You think that
he's just being dramatic.
I don't know. It
Yeah.
might have a 2-week incubation period. I hear that happens sometimes. We better be careful.
Nope. It seems like the DC might have only been 12.
Dang. Always lucky. Will save. It wasn't a won't save. So that's why.
Yeah, I think the scariest thing about these is actually the fact that if you fight against these things with something stronger that actually is able to kill you, they have the ability to trap your soul inside. Like they eat your soul and it traps it in a soul gem within their body, basically.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Well, what about this flame thing now? Now that
It's still
we're
there.
done being rudely interrupted, I'd like to inspect it.
Okay. So yeah, it looks like it's if you put your hand near it, it feels like it actually is like flame. Like there's more heat the closer you get to it. As you stare at this platform, it might actually be like quite a bit hotter than it was the outer edges of the room.
Yeah, I don't want to stay here too
so hot in
long,
here.
but I want to see if I can figure out what this thing is. What magics is it?
So yeah, you think it's kind of just I think it's just a flame, just a magical flame.
Okay.
The conjuration aura that what you were detecting probably is what summoned the cacao demons.
Can I figure out a way to stop the flame?
You think if you hit it with a powerful dispelling effect, perhaps, or if you destroyed the base underneath it, maybe.
Okay, that seems sketchy. Perhaps we should just move on from here and not.
Okay, so Brelis, you're looking
get
at
too
this
hot.
area, the door-like area over here. The part where it's
door-shaped
gray.
wall.
Yeah, it's a gray square. Where everything else in this room is white. You notice there's a torch sitting on the right in the center of it. An unlit torch.
Perhaps. Yeah, I think Cabrelis is doing what I thought. Are you talking, Matt? Because we don't hear you.
Oh yeah, I
hello?
forgot. Yeah, I can hear you
Oh,
now.
hi.
I forgot sometimes when I don't hear Matt for a while, sometimes that's why.
So yeah, I take the torch and then I bring it over to the gray flame and see if it lights.
It
Charging
does.
battery.
You have now you have a smaller gray flame.
I'll bring it back towards the door.
Okay. You put it on the door.
Yeah, where I got it from.
Okay. And that opens up to this hallway, which is a long
Oh,
stairway
wow.
of polished stone descending nearly 40 feet before ending at a 10-foot square landing with no apparent way onward. The wall opposite the final step depicts a lascivious painting of a beautiful woman, arms outstretched as if to welcome one into an embrace, lips twisted into a faintly cruel smile.
I'm gonna
And
detect
does
magic
that go
on that
beyond
wall down
that?
there.
No, that's what this.
Or it ends. Okay.
Yeah, the ends down there. There's a platform here. The painting's on the wall opposite the stairs, and it looks like there are words inscribed in gold. You can kind of see at the.
I will
top
go
of the-
first and carefully check for traps, especially by the
Yeah.
painting.
I want to detect magic first before you go down, though. Or is it up?
It's down. Yeah, these stairs go down.
Yeah.
You can detect magic, yeah.
I don't see if there's magical stuff at the
Yeah.
end or in the hallway.
You do detect magic. And Abrellis, you can roll a perception check since you're looking for traps. And you are very
I'll
confident
try and
that there aren't
identify.
any traps in here.
Oh, that's good.
And you get down here, you can see that there is gold text at the top of the mural. And it looks like it's written in Thessalonian, which I don't know if you can read.
So
but-
I do not read that, so I beckon someone over that does read it.
Yeah, I'll come over
Yeah.
once I figure out what this magic is. I don't want to just walk up to magic, you
I'll
know?
go over.
You're not sure what the magic is.
Pilbo's
Okay.
brave.
I'll let
alright.
Pilbo be brave.
Pilbo, you see that the text says, prostrate thyself and demonstrate proper devotion, my sweet slave, if you wish to enter my domain.
Oh, jeez.
Pilbo, I'm not sure we want to enter Sorshin's domain.
I mean, don't we?
Do we?
Yes, we do.
We're
There
down
might
here
be this
exploring.
slight problem
She's
where
no longer in existence. There's
I
nothing to worry
stole
about.
her clone body. She might not appreciate that so much.
Andal shrugs and says, but aren't we here to take the Sahedron shard thing from her?
Yeah,
but
and
do
if she
we
was here,
know it's in there?
I think she would have done something about us by now. And from
I
what
agree.
it sounds like, there's someone who looks like her, but that isn't her. Not talking about you.
Yeah, me.
Not you.
But no, I know you someone else too.
That's right. It was me. It was time traveling me
Oh,
that went
God.
over and demanded that Moreau join my army.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Try and get in the secret room, but don't say I
I'm
didn't
not sure
tell
what
you
he
so.
means. I'm not sure what the answer to this is, though. I don't know how one would prostrate themselves before her.
Yeah, perhaps there's a hint
certainly
in
didn't
the
worship
mural
her.
itself. Says Andal. I'll come down the stairs and look at it too.
It looks like she's ready for a hug. Why don't you try and hug her back?
And why don't you try approaching her with your arms stretched out wide?
Yeah.
Uh,
Let's get rid of him
alright,
now while we
he-
can.
No, I put my hand to his chest. No, that was a test. Don't just go ahead blindly.
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
thought
my-
Jason's
you actually wanted me to
happy
do
that
it.
Abrellis is trying to teach Andal finally.
Don't you pass the buck to me, and by the buck I mean Andal.
I mean, you're the one doing the lessons.
I'm just the group mom. Alright, I'll approach the wall with my arms outstretched.
Nothing happens.
Hmm. Okay, let me zoom out.
Is there any other hint I can glean from the portrait? Or the mural?
Yeah, you can roll a perception looking at the portrait.
Let's look at it.
Okie dokie.
Everybody.
Another perception.
Perception coming right up.
I have eyeballs now. I'm clocked out of work, so yeah.
It's Andel's perception. I think Abrellis got it though anyway here. So Abrellis, you notice there's that on the statue, the bottom of it looks like there's more wear to it, like right on her feet, basically, of the mural.
Mm-hmm.
Like the paint's more like worn out down there.
Maybe it involves kneeling and something. Or being down on the ground. I'll try it. I'll
That's usually
prostrate
what
myself down on the
prostration
ground.
means.
I'll prostrate your mouth if you don't shut up and let me do this.
I approve.
All right.
Just, I'm
So
gonna have
you lie
to...
down on the ground in front of the statue, or in front of the mural rather, but nothing happens.
I pull out my wand.
Okay.
I don't know. Should I detect secret doors?
Sure.
Okay. Let's use a detect secret doors.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure there's a secret door.
Right.
I don't actually know. Does that spell open the door?
It doesn't open it. But if it tells
I
us
think it actually opens
there's
it.
no secret door, then that's actually useful information.
Yeah, it actually, and it does tell you that there is not a secret door.
Okay.
It's a secret window.
So, unless there's an obvious door, there may not be anything here.
Well,
Yeah.
the one thing you do know, or that Jace determined, is that there is a magic aura on the mural.
On the mural itself, so...
What kind of magical aura was it?
He wasn't
I don't
sure.
know.
let me see if
Weren't
I
sure.
know.
It must be powerful.
Hannah, you think that there is a conjuration aura on it?
Conjure... oh. Conjuration? Could it be like a portal? Are we expecting
Maybe it will
It could be a
summon
teleportation.
Torsion to
a
us.
portal or anything like
Perhaps, yeah. You
Maybe the
suspect
door
that-
isn't secret. Maybe you just walk into the painting, into the mural.
Andel says, you go first.
that? Well, there's other places to explore, right? So, last resort, I guess we
Yeah.
come back.
There are a pair of double
Yeah.
doors on the opposite side of this room.
Toss
What
a
about this
stone at the
empty
mural and see what
rectangular
happens.
room at the south?
The little bottom octagon down there.
Yeah. What's cooking in the octagon?
While we're roaming around, I'm gonna be holding, a flask of acid the whole time.
Okay.
Just in case. You
It's
never know.
comforting, right?
Yes.
Keeps your hands busy.
She fidgets.
I too used to sleep with a flask of acid.
Alright, so you look around in that, but it doesn't look like there's anything in there. This looks like it's just an empty little
Okay.
octagon alcove.
Maybe it was
the other
used
one
for
has a
storage.
door in it.
Okay.
Nothing
I'm
in
gonna
there.
touch the mural,
Where?
like where I'm at.
He's gonna caress
Okay.
one of the people in a gentle way.
Caress her foot. It looks like it's people have been touching her feet or something.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, you
Honestly,
want
if
to focus on it.
Sortion
Okay.
has a
Well,
foot
does anything
fetish,
happen
I'd
when
be
I touch it when spellcrafting?
Because that's pretty tame.
Because I do have to touch it to spellcraft it, right?
Yeah, nothing happens.
To
but-
identify the magical item
uh,
itself, yeah.
Yeah.
But you can try to do a spell in place, with the knowledge arcana.
Yeah, you're not sure.
Well, I rolled an Arcana and it didn't work, so.
You're not sure. What? You're not sure.
Okay, then I will push my hand against the mural to see if it's real. I'm pretty sure it is, because you told me
yeah,
it's conjuration, not illusion. But
You, yeah, you are pretty sure it is a real wall with a painting on it.
okay,
Yeah. I don't
I think we're missing
specialize
something
in
here, but
spells,
I'll
so
go
I
with
don't
the
know.
others.
I just
So yeah,
kinda
there's
pick and
a
choose
I
double
wanted to
what
door
solve it
here.
spells
after
are
you guys all
cool.
left.
Which,
I'll
speaking of, I
inspect the
have some
doors.
fun spells now. Yay.
Oh, I bet.
Yep, these doors do not appear to be locked or trapped.
All right. I'll pull out my offhand short sword and then open up the doors with my other hand carefully.
And I have my bow back out, by the way.
Okay. This
Did
is
you
a
put some earwax in
hallway.
your
Halls
ears?
with doors. At least it's not hall
Hannah?
door
With lots of
hall.
doors.
It's
Yeah,
an
Hannah
actual
put some earwax in her
hall.
ears.
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay,
put
I will
that.
too then. When Hannah does it, I do it
Alright.
too, because I want to be like the cool kids.
Uh-huh.
Does anyone else want some earwax?
Say yes.
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 Sure.
I make faces while I put the
Okay,
earwax
we're
in
down
my
to 10
ears.
uses. Everyone has earwax
Are you like a teenager
in their
inside
ears for the
sometimes?
next hour.
Well, I am young.
Oh, okay.
I've got that
Does
half-elf,
Andal want
like,
earwax?
good-lookingness.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, Andal gets earwax too. Of course. 9 uses left.
But yeah, she's 18.
Oh. Wait, what age did I make Hannah? 19. Oh, okay. I'm just a year older than you.
Just a
She's
year
nice
older
and
and your
young.
hair's already getting gray.
I went to a prestigious school.
Very stressful school, right?
So there's a total of 10 wooden and iron doors lining the walls of this long hall. 5 doors
Oh,
each
great.
side. Each door bears an identical inscription on its face, as does the blank wall at the western end. Only the easternmost door to the north seems to have a different inscription on it. This door
Wait
is
a
also
minute.
caked with a sheen of frost.
Something suspicious about there being a symbol at the end of the hallway and the map that we can see from a top-down view.
Maybe.
Seems
I'm gonna go
bet it's a
checking the
portal.
doors one by one. Yeah. For any traps or traps
Okay.
along the hallway.
You immediately auto succeed on with your trap sense for the door right here that has the icy sheen on it.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure you make a DC 15 perception check in your sleep.
Yeah, I do.
You are very sure that there is a trap on that door.
On that door? Okay.
Huh.
I'm gonna try to disable it.
Okay, where would everyone else like to stand while trying to disable it in case
do
something
you tell
goes
me
wrong?
to stand back? Because I'm actually interested in the icy sheeniness.
I mean, the whole iciness does kind of like make me suspect, like, you know, like this didn't just
yeah, I'll be here. It's fine.
calmly appear, right?
I mean, we opened this door
So
and the
maybe it
heat
was
from
some
the
kind
main
of,
room's
like-
coming in here, so it's
You
probably
think it's part
melting
of
or
the
something.
trap? Okay, I'll back up.
It might be.
You're fairly certain it's related. All right, so go ahead and roll that disable device check then.
Okay.
Andal is gonna stand back here.
Yeah, Andal, watch for any creatures coming out of that stairwell now. Last time we detected conjuration, creatures appeared.
Oh, what the heck?
He says, "You got it."
Oh, that's why.
All right,
26.
Ooh.
26 is the disable device DC on this trap. So,
Yay! Trap finding and rogue stuff. Half my level. Woo.
Yay.
yeah, you got it. You get it, and you notice that the ice on the door seems like it's kind of starting to melt away.
Oh,
Water starting to drip
I
off of it a little
peek
bit.
in and start watching because I'm curious.
Especially with the heat coming in from the other room.
Oh yeah, it's warm over there.
Yeah, you're actually
Alright,
probably feeling like a breeze is, the cold air is moving into.
Oh, that's nice. At least they air
into the
condition
hot
their
room.
halls.
Yeah. Alright, I guess once it seems like I've disabled it, I'm gonna slowly check on the other side of the door by opening it.
Alright, it opens out towards you, but when you open it,
Okay.
you reveal there is nothing there. It's just a wall
What the
behind
hell?
the door. And it had an inscription on it as well, which was written in Thessalonian.
Oh, I don't read that still.
Alright. Let's check this door then.
Who reads the Thessalonian? Oh, there's an inscription.
I do, and Pilbo does.
Yeah.
I'll make room. I don't really want to go down
Ever
the
since
hall
I got this
first.
body, I was able to read it.
Okay. Oh. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the inscription on all the other doors is different than this one. The one on this one that you just disabled said, "Thou wouldst enter to enjoy the company of the Rune Lord of Lust herself, then thou must touch." The other ones just say,
Okay.
"Thou wouldst enter, then thou must touch."
Okay.
Seems like, I don't know. Strange.
So you're looking at this door, right? You don't think there's
Yeah.
any traps on this one.
I'll open it.
Okay. So
Blank wall.
all you need to do is you touch the door and it opens.
Oh, interesting.
And it's actually a room. There's kind of a floral scent lingering in the air. You walk in there, like, it looks really nice. If you go touch the sheets, they're very, very soft.
Oh, we could have rested in here.
Maybe. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's anyone. Like, the beds are neatly made. Everything looks very, like, pristine. But otherwise, nothing's in here.
Putting, like, nice beds that your adventurers can rest in your dungeons is something that just they don't do enough.
Yeah, it's a shame, really.
Alright, that doesn't look like there's anything else around here.
Nope.
Alright, I'm
And
gonna touch these doors.
Yeah, they are all the same thing. More
Yep,
room.
touch,
Cool.
touch. Touch, touch. Touch, touch.
Yay.
And then there's a dead end here.
Yeah, but there isn't the same inscription is on the wall there as well.
I'm gonna check the wall. For traps, I guess.
I'll detect magic and
Yeah, you do detect magic. Yeah, it's hard to tell. But yeah, you don't think there's any traps or anything on it.
Okay.
Yeah, you notice that the magic aura seems to be mostly centered on the text, the inscription itself. Jace, you think that it is a transmutation effect?
You should probably touch it, Abrellis.
And the inscription, is it new or is it similar?
It is identical to the ones on most of the doors. So it just says, "Thou wouldst enter, then thou must touch."
Okay. Yeah, I'll touch it then.
Where do you touch it? We just touch randomly on the door, nothing happens. But
On the
Touch
inscription?
on the inscription.
you touch. Okay, so if you touch on the inscription, do you touch anywhere particular on the inscription? Perhaps on the word touch.
Enter?
Maybe.
Enter
Or
touch. Try a few places.
Yeah. If you just run your hand along the inscription, eventually, when you get to the end of the inscription, to the word touch, it opens. The wall opens up and reveals a familiar-looking room.
hey, we found it, guys.
Ah,
An
well, that
opulent
answers
marble
that
chamber
question.
dominated by an enormous bed that sits on a raised dais. Or dais, rather.
So we still haven't found the star piece. Do we have any urges pulling us in a particular direction?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, Andal just says it must just be deeper into the dungeon through that teleportation, maybe. Or down the waterfall.
Teleportation. You mean the stairwell? You think... I mean, we think it might teleport, but...
Yeah. That's what Hannah said, at least.
Perhaps we should touch a certain word in the inscription on that one as well.
Maybe, but the inscription on that was pretty high up.
Or perhaps we need to touch a certain part of the floor as if we're prostrating ourselves.
Well, it's worn, so that implies that something, people were doing something with it.
It's worn particularly around where the mural's feet were painted.
Oh, maybe
I could try touching her feet.
Oh,
Is she having
geez.
her feet tickled?
I have no idea, says Andal.
The
Maybe.
stream rated M for mature.
It wasn't something
come
that
on.
was. It wasn't
That's
something
tame
that was
nowadays.
part of
True.
the legends or anything, but
Maybe you should touch your feet to her feet.
I've heard weirder things.
Try and hold hands with her feet, with your
I mean
feet.
the inscription. What did you say the inscription says?
Mhm.
I guess Andal can
prostrate.
read it, so he would know actually too. But yeah, walking through, he's like, "What did it say again?" It said you needed to prostrate yourself in reverence or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it seems like if you're kneeling down, bowing, worshiping, in reverence, then if your hands are outstretched like that, and you're kind of doing
Kneel
the
and
bowy
rub her
motion, your
feet.
hands would hit her feet probably.
Yeah, rubber feet.
Maybe she likes her slaves in a slave kneeling position, rubbing her feet.
Yeah.
I ain't
That
doing
seems
it,
reasonable.
though.
Let's go try it.
Yeah, let's try it. We don't need to go back in here. We've been here. Unless it's a twice.
Oh yeah, the other question I just remembered. During that downtime, actually, was somebody reading the?
I was just
Sorshin's
thinking
book?
that earlier.
Which
One
one?
of
Hannah
us
doing
should have
that?
been reading it.
Was Hannah doing that? Well, she would have been working on the thing, so she wouldn't be reading that
No,
right now, I
wouldn't be
guess.
reading it, no.
I guess I would have been if you're gonna let me retcon it.
All right.
I realized that 20 minutes ago that it's I should have been reading the book. I was going through my items.
Dreams and Desires book, written by Sorshin.
That are from the Minds of Monsters.
Oh, it was Minds of Monsters. That was the one. Yep.
Yeah, that's the one that's
Dreams of
more
Desire was the other book.
interesting.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll study that for yesterday, and then I'll continue to study it, and then we'll read the book and then pass it around a book circle or something.
All right. So, is everybody coming back over to the statue here? Move all your tokens back over there.
Yes.
Okay, I got you over here. Then I'll shift ping you.
All right, I will go and I'll rub her feet.
Okay. Nothing seems to happen.
Ah.
Kneel.
What if you kneel down and do it?
I mean, I assumed I was.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
You didn't
you kind of
say you
had to in
were.
order to do it
Oh.
because it's at
Okay.
the bottom of the mural. Yeah, Andal kind of rubs his head and says maybe it has something to do with more of the showing reverence part of it.
How do you do that?
How would I like you to show reverence to me?
Kiss her feet.
You're not
Kiss my
what?
feet.
Yeah, maybe that's what you got to do.
She looks at Pilbo like, what you say, mate?
Maybe Pillow
Like,
should try
whoa, what did I
it.
do to
Kiss her
you?
feet. I'll start taking off a boot and be like, I'm getting ready, like teasing Umbrellas about it.
Umbrella says like, wait, you mean kiss the
The
Pain's
mural. Yes.
I thought Pilbo was like offended or something. Or something I said, but sweet, caring Pilbo would never lash out like that. I'm sorry, Pilbo. But ew, yuck. I look around, and if everybody's just looking expectantly,
I'll prestidigitate the spot on the mural to make it cleaner for Umbrellas.
All
So any
right.
like dirt and scuff on it, I'll try and prestidigitate that off.
she gets down on her knees, and she says, like, under her breath, I'd rather be kissing a toad.
All right. And then you do it?
We can arrange that.
Yeah, and then she does it.
All right. So, when she does, Umbrellas disappears from everyone else's.
Oh no, I don't want to.
You guys have to
we
do it
all
too.
have to do
No.
it.
Suck it.
So, we'll get back to you in a minute, Umbrellas. What does everybody else do?
Well, someone go next.
Okay. He volunteered.
Andal says, I'm going!
Okay.
And he goes and kisses the statue as well. Poof.
He seemed overly eager to do this, but I'll make a note of that for later. To ask him
Oh,
about
someone
it.
jealous.
No, I'm not jealous. I'm just like, that's strange.
Andal's
I've never seen someone so
chasing
excited to
Her now.
kiss feet before.
Because you know him so well.
I know he's an idiot that will get himself killed if I don't
Is
Like,
he an idiot?
tell him not to do things.
I'm
He's
not sure this guy's an
not
idiot.
smart.
Not an
He's
idiot, but he's
smarter
still
than you.
naive. He's still
smart.
green.
He's smart. He's not wise. No, I'm smarter than him.
We keep asking him, "Hey, what do you think, Andal? Like, what? Clearly, we're seeking his guidance."
He's intelligent, but yeah, he's not experienced.
He doesn't have
He's a bumbling
magic
buffoon,
and
obviously.
stabby stabs. Like,
Yeah,
that
he's a
doesn't
bubbling
make
band
him
of
dumb.
buffoons.
Yeah. He's only a well-respected researcher and published author.
Right?
Is he really?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
mean, he's the one that he's written several of the articles in the Pathfinder Chronicles. So like, yeah, he's a lot of times and there's stuff that he's done uncredited too. Like he's done like ghostwriting as well for some Pathfinders.
Jace just keeps talking
like,
to
that's-
him like he's a new recruit or something.
Like the reason that he kind of explained some
Yeah,
of that to
that's
you
the best
when he wanted to
part.
go along with you was he was like, hey, so he's like, I've written like a lot of stuff about like stuff that Pathfinders have done, but he hasn't really gone on any like he hasn't really done field work. Like he hasn't actually gone with other Pathfinders into these dangerous locations.
Yeah,
He's
I
just
mean, treating him like
written-
he's newer and younger than us is the best part about having Andal along.
Yeah,
is
it's
he
funny.
takes it,
Well,
and he takes it in a good way.
he is new to field work, so yeah, in that sense he's agreed on that.
well, for a character like Abrellis who's grown up on the streets, been in a big gang, and is like a pretty crass, like headstrong person, then yeah, like I don't think that her treatment of him is that far out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah, right. I mean that's the thing too, because he's from like a pretty well off background. Like he's actually from Kintargo.
Well, Hannah sees the scholarly in him, I
interestingly.
guess.
But yeah,
The
he
education.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah, he actually is from Kintargo, which is where Hell's or Hell's Rebels takes place.
Hell's
He's from
Rebels.
that
Oh,
same
yeah.
city. Yep. But he's from like a pretty well off family and had like good schooling and everything. Like he's so like yeah, from Abrellis' point of view, he's probably pretty inexperienced.
Yeah, he doesn't have street smarts.
Okay, who's next?
Just like Hannah, I guess. Then.
Yeah, that's why she teases you.
I'll go. if-
Kobo, you,
Yeah. I will.
Oh, Hannah,
I
you
will
wanna go?
Get on
Okay.
my knees and.
And that's also partly the reason why she
I'll
respects
sigh
Pilbo, because he's just
and then
this
kiss the
guy.
feet.
This guy living on the hard streets, man. He's from the bad part of the city, making ends meet.
How much do you guys actually even know about
Demons.
Pilbo's background?
Nothing.
very
Nothing
little.
really?
Not a lot.
Okay.
He wears a
Yeah, I don't
hood.
think he's really talked about it.
He seems to want to help people regardless of their situation. Unless they're bad.
He worships evil
like
deities,
months, I don't
but
know.
doesn't seem so bad himself.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's interesting.
Should be
All right,
ready?
so yeah, do you guys all take your turn kissing the feet of the statue,
Yeah.
or not the statue, the
Yeah.
mural?
I
Keep
make a
saying
point to
statue.
go last.
Okay.
Have it not
So
worked.
I'm
Because I
Have it
want
not
to make sure
worked.
everyone else
It
gets
ran out of
through.
charges. Wahaha.
Pull you guys to another map.
But then
here.
yeah, I'll go.
Oh, you can't give
I'll
yourself reverence.
prestidigitate it clean
Is that possible?
first.
I guess it's self-love, right?
So let me get you guys onto this map.
Where do we teleport to if we do kiss Zerdurium's feet?
Oh god.
Probably a realm of insanity.
Yeah,
Oh man.
triggers
You
your.
can
triggers
Wait,
your-
has
roleplay
anyone
that on
ever
your
kissed
own.
anyone else's feet before? How do we know if that's not just like a weird law of this universe?
I don't know.
I mean, it could
man.
be.
It's not
in
something my
Pathfinder,
family does.
no. In real life, no.
All right, so Brelis is the first one to come through here and get view of this area here. There's a stone platform overlooking a enormous watery cavern whose walls are covered with phosphorus lichen that provides modest yet eerie illumination.
Neat.
3 rowboats are tied to stone posts on the dock's northwestern side, while a carving of a leering demon extending a hand in greeting decorates the stone wall just to the north of the platform. A word has been carved into the stone wall just before the demonic carving, although Abrellis is not able to read it because it appears to be in Thessalonian. Shortly after, Andal shows up, and yeah, he's looking around. He looks back and says the carvings, or the text under it says the words farewell. And then
Oh.
eventually everybody else shows up through there as well.
Is that a waterfall right there?
This really is
That
the
is.
AP for the
Okay.
gondola driver.
Yeah. Silric and Hannah.
I wonder if this is the same spot if we just took the boat down the waterfall and miraculously survived.
Maybe.
It
Just the-
is possible.
But there's lichen and stuff here, which we didn't see before, but it could be because we're deeper. It might be more damp with the waterfall.
Probably deeper, yeah.
It's
Yeah, I
probably
mean,
very
this-
humid in
Yeah,
here, but it
this
probably
this
feels
is a
good compared
waterfall
to that
coming
heat.
down. Yeah, this is a waterfall coming down into this chamber.
Yeah. The cool breeze and moisture from the waterfall feels really good.
You know this is a cruel dungeon when if you fail against a challenge on the upper floor, it just takes you to a deeper, more deadly floor.
Yeah,
I mean, we don't know it's more deadly or this if this is even.
I
another
roll my
floor.
eyes at you.
Going down that waterfall is deadly just by itself.
Don't worry, Jace, Cena, I don't know what you call yourself.
And his name is Jay Cena.
I'm just gonna call him
Oh
Whammin'.
no, don't do that.
He's a whammin'. Shush you, whammin'.
you can call me
No, dude looks like a lady,
Jace
man.
Hanna.
Dude looks like a lady.
Yeah. All right. So I'm already just getting into one of the boats.
All right. Yeah, these boats look like they're a little bit bigger than the other boats, but not by much. It still fits
We'll
3
still
people
take
per boat.
2. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll steer the other boat, I think. Unless
You
Silver.
think you're
Actually, Silver
confident?
might
You
want
don't
to.
you don't look like you were very like strong or confident the last time.
Did you see that statue obey me?
Tell the boat
Fine, I'll
to
go
move.
with you, Abrellis.
But if you tell the boat to move and it starts moving, then I will defer to your judgment.
Boat, move.
The boat does not move.
Can I sleight of hand and like push the boat a little bit?
Sure, go try it. All right. Jace.
Oh my God! See, it worked.
Jace does not notice you moving the boat.
I bow before Jace and I say you're
I
carriage
get
away.
I
felt
roll
like I
my
owned the
eyes and I
place.
get in a boat.
I feel like
And I say, you can ride with me,
Silric
Abrellis.
probably notices because
I do.
I'm assuming Silric, because Silric has really high perception. But yeah, I don't know if anybody else notices. All right. So yeah,
I'll get in a boat and I'll
Who's in which
pretend, quote unquote, to drive it.
I
Okay.
get in and I tell Abrellis to get in with me and that I will command the boat to drive itself.
I do that.
I'll just
And I'll
stand on the
just drag
bow
Andal
looking
in with
forward,
us.
and I'll be like, boat, move forward, and I don't turn around and notice that Abrellis
Yeah.
is actually rowing. I
Yeah,
just
and this
keep
one
looking
actually has
forward.
row. These are actually rowboats, unlike the last one that just had a pole used to push it around. This one actually has oars that you need to use to row the boat.
I can row. I have +1 strength.
Yeah, the current.
Oh,
in
you're
here
actually
is
stronger
really,
than I am.
And the current in this pool is like really slow, so you don't.
It's from
if
all
you
that
sit,
gardening.
it'll the boats will tend to like drift slowly down this way, but it's not very quickly.
I don't know shit about gardening. I just know how to do the labor. No.
Hey, pulling weeds and like stuff will do something for you.
Yeah.
Boat,
Actually, have you
dock
seen
at
the
that
shears?
pier over there.
That gardener's like wheel? Those things are huge.
Like these for cutting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
I
that'll make
need
you
some
strong.
of those because, like, I have some fucking blackberry
You
bushes
need the
trying
ones
to
so you can cut the
grow in
plants,
my yard.
shape them like giraffes and stuff, right?
Yeah, and then you animate them.
Yeah.
As long as they're less than 5 pounds, I can just mage hand them.
Perfect.
I mean, 5 pounds worth of plants is a lot.
No, the shears.
Oh.
Oh.
Mage hand the shears.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're about 5 pounds, right?
Maybe. Not
Alright,
the
so
heavy
we got
ones. Yeah.
Abrellis, Andal, and Jace in one boat, and then Silric,
Mhm.
Hannah, and Pilbo in the other boat. So, like that kind of.
Yep. So
All right.
we'll start looking around, and
Row out
I'm
in front
guessing
of-
that most of this, yeah, like we can kind of see the borders of most of this, but there's like a door here somewhere, and maybe like a little dock that stands out.
Oh, where did Abrellis' token go? There it is. It just disappeared
I'm
for a minute.
moving, yeah.
Yeah, so you notice that is the first thing you kind of see, apart from, there's the fact that it's kind of a natural looking cavern. You do notice it seems like there's like a ring of like kind of runes running along the edge of the water as well.
Of
On these,
runes.
yeah. Yeah, they're kind of on like the walls right at the water level. In terms of this platform here, you see it's a stone platform extending from the cave wall here. Its floor is a foot above the water surface, so not very high. There's an immense red metal panel sitting on the far wall. Its face is engraved with numerous scenes depicting a beautiful woman on a throne as numerous strange monsters bow before her.
Ah. Yeah, sounds like everything we've been seeing. Sorshin getting praise and stuff.
Sorshin seems to think very highly of herself.
Well, I
Yes,
mean, I
I
would
do.
too if I was a powerful rune lord.
So I'm up here with you in the boat, right?
Yeah.
I didn't draw the boats this time, so
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not going to worry
I
about
guess
the boats
we'll
for the moment.
stop here.
Okay.
I'm sure there's more down here to the left, but
I command the boat to stop
let's see where
here.
this goes.
Yeah, it does. It does look like it narrows the water, or the area narrows up here. But yeah, and it continues on. Yeah, you command the boat to stop here.
Yep.
You guys tie the boats up to. There's not actually like a pier on this one, but you do think you could. Looks like there's like a spot you could like with some. If you use some rope, you could probably tie them up and kind of
Alright,
latch
do
them
that.
in. So you have like a python or something. Which actually you would. You have a climber's kit, so you probably have.
Yeah, I have a climber's kit.
One. So all right. So you guys anchor the boats. Yeah. So there's a red door basically here. Looks like it's made out of some sort of metal.
Detect magic. Red doors are suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
You do detect magic on it.
Whoa. That's a magical door. Okay, knowledge or con?
Alright, you think it's a transmutation effect.
Oh. Oh.
And it looks like it looks like there's an indentation that you can press like a button basically at the center of the door.
Well, be careful.
I'll be as careful as can be. I'll look at it and I'll check it for traps.
Don't think there's any.
Alright, then I ask where she saw this button, and if she tells me, I'll push it.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
ooh,
you see
okay.
it pretty easily too. It's right at the center of the door. Alright, when you push it, Thessalonian writing appears along the panel's upper edge. Half the party is able to read it as saying, and so do the mighty architects serve eternal. And then the door swings open.
Oh.
Seems suspicious. Strange.
So
Yeah, it's a hall.
you see a hallway extending down. And it looks like you can see the very edge. There's a large throne, and it looks like there's somebody sitting on it. And as you open it, this humanoid-looking creature looks like it's notices something down there and kind of is like rocking in its seat a little bit, trying and squinting at you.
Okay.
You don't think it sees you yet because you're pretty far away, but it notices the door open. This is about 100 feet down the... I haven't revealed the whole map yet, but it's over 100
I tell
feet
the others
away.
to stay back, because there's something in there. And I say, I don't think it saw us.
Okay. Do you want to try to sneak
Okay.
in using the pillars maybe as cover?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and sneak in.
Okay.
I'll be quiet and sneaky. Hey, Hannah, can you make me small?
No.
No? Okay.
Wait, let me. Do you have a wand? No. No.
Alright. I'm gonna try and stealth in.
I can give you dreams.
Okay. Alright. It's a pretty good stealth roll.
I'm gonna move from
So you...
pillar to pillar.
Yep. I'm going to reveal more of this map here. So this area, the room opens up a bit, and you can see... Yeah, there's these lizards
Hello.
up there as well. And the lizards are kind of just lounging about. They don't seem like they've noticed anything. Like they're just kind of lying back here at the moment. But, yeah, you see there's a large humanoid sitting in the throne room here. With, like, these large tusks.
Large tusks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if my knowledge local or dungeoneering will give me information, but would I know
They would.
anything about this
Yeah.
thing?
You may roll the knowledge local.
Yay.
Okay, you know that this is a cave giant.
Interesting.
They are not generally very smart, but yeah, they are potentially, like, they're pretty strong. They're giants. Cave giants in particular tend to be really good at using axes, and you can see that it's got a large battle axe leaning against its throne there. You know that they are sensitive to light. They have ferocity as well, so they can continue fighting even when brought to negative hit points. They tend to be very fierce combatants, but yeah, they're not typically very smart. You know that they probably only, like, most likely it would speak the language giant.
Mm-hmm. Is the giant's weapon is it like at hand or is it in their hand?
It's more like at hand. It's kind of next to it's leaning against the throne that she's sitting on. Yeah, this looks like a she, this cave giant.
Okay. Does it look like they have any other weapons on them or nearby?
You can roll a perception check. But you do know as well that as a giant, it's able to has slams as well, like natural attacks it can do. You notice that it's got some like these large kind of like chests behind it, like treasure chests almost. And you're pretty sure that she could probably throw them as the giant ability rock throwing.
Of course. Of course they'll give it ammunition.
Yeah.
Just they gotta get creative with it.
Yeah. And then you also think that, you know, that the fact that you think that if you get too close, these lizards might be dangerous as well.
Alright, well, I don't know what it's doing in here, but I don't like giants.
Sneak back and relay this information.
I mean, the treasure
plan.
chest might be filled with stuff.
Could be.
I'm gonna go back to the party.
Okay.
And tell them that there's. I don't. Oh, did I see anything else like in the room that would catch my eye? Like anything important, like a shard?
Nothing that stood out as being a shard. No. I can read you a description of this room as well. Actually, let's see. Long, grand marble hall featuring a single row of pillars down the center. A vaulted 30-foot ceiling above is painted with lewd frescoes depicting giants and humans engaged in carnal acts set among pastoral scenes. So it's there's kind of some dissonance there, right? Like it's,
Yeah.
pastoral scenes, but at the same time they're doing all this terrible stuff. Well, maybe not terrible is not the right word, but yeah, very
Suggestive
deviant stuff. It's not even suggestive. It's just
it
Yep,
is.
It's practically pornographic, probably.
It's Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah. To the south, the hall widens before rising up a series of steps to a white marble throne, which is currently being sat on by this cave giant, and there's 6 large treasure chests that sit next to the throne. So it's possible that if the shard was in this room, it would be in one of those 6 treasure chests.
Alright, well, I asked the others. All I know about cave giants is that they're giants and they can throw rocks. They can probably throw those chests. Do we want to even bother with this room?
Yeah, there
like the
could
cave
be
giant's
treasure
exterminate
or the star piece in there.
Like she's not really
Alright.
paying attention to the door anymore.
Alright, then wait a moment, and I'm going to take out my potion of invisibility, drink it, and then go back towards the giant. And I'm going to try and take the axe from it and like start running with it.
Oh boy.
Okay.
And I tell the others to wait, at the door, out of its sight.
Okay.
Okay. When you get close,
I could have
you notice
just cast
that
invisibility on you.
the lizards seem
I have a potion.
like get up to attention as you get close. Like you think they might have noticed that something's amiss, but they can't see you. Like they're looking around, but they don't see anything. The giant seems to not notice anything and starts kind of like humming a song. And you grab
Alright, then I grab the axe.
Okay.
And then I run.
And it disappears, right, when you grab it?
If it's in my possession, it should.
Yes, it does disappear. And
Pretty
she doesn't
good.
seem to notice yet that her axe is missing.
We got the loot. Okay, we're done. Good job.
I disarmed the creature.
Yeah, and the lizards, one of the lizards kind of does like, the tongue thing and looks kind of agitated, but she says something into it in giant and then kind of like slaps her knee and starts laughing.
Alright, so I come back to the group while I'm still invisible with the axe. I tell them I've disarmed the giant. I've got a big honking axe in my hands right now. I figure we have two good options to tackling this creature.
Grab the chest.
Either those are really heavy. I don't even know if I can pick those up. They're like massive. They're big old chests like my size.
Yeah, you probably have to drag
I put
him.
away my my flask of acid, and I pull out an alchemist's fire.
Nice. I already like where you're going with this. Anyway, though, so I figured that we could either storm the thing without its weapon, or I could hand this to one of you, and maybe it'll piss her off, and she'll come charging at us. which I think that would give us an advantage here.
I don't know who you want to hand it to, but maybe you just need to drop it out here,
Someone strong, like
and it will
Kobo
get
or
her
Sorg,
attention
yeah.
when she's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
"How'd
maybe
my
if
axe
You
get
throw
out
it
here?"
in the river.
Well, I want to make
No,
sure
don't
that
do
she
that.
sees it.
We need to make
Oh.
sure she sees it, and
But, like,
she's like, "Oh, I need to
I
get
could
my
set it
axe," and
down
she'll send
here,
someone to get it, or she'll get
And then,
it.
like, we could, like, kick it into the river.
No, we should leave it here as bait, and then see what she does when drop it so it makes a loud noise, and then see if we can, split this fight up, and only take on
That
some
sounds like
of
a
them
good
at a time.
idea. I like your thinking. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna raise the battle axe really high up over my head, and then I'm gonna drop it, like, right here behind the door.
Okay.
Yep, and we're
She
kind of waiting on the sides here. Some of us, at
yeah,
least.
she's like squinting over at it in that direction. Through kind of try to look past these pillars. And you maybe see her reach over for where axe would be and kind of like do that thing where like you reach for something and it's not there. And so she does it like a few times, and then she actually looks over there. And yeah, she stands up and yells something.
Mm-hmm.
And begins walking towards it.
Oh, we got it. We got it,
that's
boys
so
and
good.
girls. Get ready.
The lizards are just hanging out back here still.
Yeah, I draw my bow
Pull
back
out
and
like
ready.
pull out
Yeah.
tanglefoots and stuff.
Yeah, I'll have
And
those.
she's making her way.
Yeah, I'll
Somebody
down,
start!
down,
Don't let her
down.
get this
Pants.
close. Jeez.
and then I'll shoot her.
Okay, so she comes like around this pillar. You guys are gonna take surprise actions.
Yeah,
then?
as soon
Yeah.
as she's not
Yeah.
behind cover.
Okay. So yeah, she comes around this pillar, and yeah, you go ahead and take your surprise actions then.
I'm gonna cast a
Do
spell.
I get a swift action?
Yes.
Okay.
And I need to don't roll initiatives yet. I need to clear the combat tracker. All right.
Do you want us to roll them after we do the surprise
I
round,
would
or
like to have my short swords out, and
Sure.
for my surprise action, I'm just going to be moving because I'm. Am I still under the effects of the invisibility? Has it only been like a minute or two?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Invisibility lasts for 3 minutes, so.
Yeah. Cool. I just need to get into position.
All right. Yeah, you guys can take your surprise actions in any order, and then we'll roll initiative.
Okay, so because
Only you
I
guys
have
have
an
surprise action.
alchemist fire in
Ooh,
my
yes.
hand, this is a material component. And so what it's gonna
Ooh.
do for the spell I'm casting, I'll just put in chat for you there. I'm going to
it's
cast
a flaming
flaming
sphere.
sphere on her.
Okay. Using the alchemical like focus rules or whatever.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna give like a 1d6 burn effect every round that she gets hit by it. The following round. Like, she'll burn.
Let's
Yep.
hope she doesn't save.
I'm not worried about it.
Well, even if she does,
There's
the
two
ball
other
is still
targets
there.
back there,
for-
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just drive the ball into her every round.
So you're throwing a flaming sphere on her then.
Yeah, reflex
That's what I'm
save.
hearing, right? Reflex save. Okay. She fails.
Yay!
Oh my god, that roll is so bad.
Yeah.
And it's a giant.
They're not the most agile of creatures, are they?
So
I
it's
also like the
3d6.
thought that she's still sitting like on the throne and it's moving with her.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
She
Oh.
floats out on the throne. Yeah.
Well, I forgot what her name was. Meme. You guys put her on the floating disc. The blob of,
Oh yeah, Mammy.
Mammy! Yeah, Mammy.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that was funny.
From Rise of the Rune Lords, I remember her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Mommy or Mammy Crawl, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those guys were very disturbing for sure.
Yeah.
But
It was a very disturbing part
Yeah.
of the book.
so what is everybody else doing? So Brelis, you're moving, you said. So go ahead and
Yep,
move when
I'm
you
gonna
wanna
move
for your
in.
surprise action. Jace, you wanted to shoot your bow or something? And
Yeah,
enhance it.
I'm thinking maybe I want to shoot before. Well, I guess the else isn't really in the way, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't even see
So
me.
I'll 5-foot step out here. Can you 5-foot step as part of a surprise?
Yes, you can.
Thought so. Okay.
There's my sphere.
And then
Oh, okay.
buttons. That's off. That's off. That's on. Point blank's on. Recalc.
It would have been the closer square because I would have had to have seen her.
Sheet is thinking. Sheet is thinking. Okay, there we go. And I roll attack with no iterative, which I think is this one.
Okay. That hits her flat-footed AC and does some damage.
Okay.
She yells
Cool.
out, "Ow!" So I think Pilbo and Silric are the ones I haven't heard a surprise action from. So would you guys like to do anything? Would you like to move somewhere or cast a spell in Pilbo's case?
I'm going to cast a spell on her, and she needs to make a will save.
A will save. Okay. Ooh,
He
20?
passes.
Aww.
And then what about Silric?
I'll just move up. Move here.
Just move up a little bit closer.
He announces his
Yeah.
presence.
Everyone can roll initiative now then.
Yep, I did there. I'm already on the tracker. I rolled good this
Yep.
time.
Button. Yay, 6.
Hey, look, I gotta roll the lizards as well. So the lizards, one of the advantages of how you guys did this is the lizards are pretty far away.
Yes, this
Yeah.
is the plan.
And the way this fight normally would play out is the lizards would probably attack you, like, first.
I know, I'm pretty proud of this.
Yeah, I think this is a smart play, even if, no matter what happens, I think we played the start of it right.
Looks like I got everyone.
Like, she doesn't have her weapon. She doesn't even have her chest next to her to toss at us. Like, what's she gonna do? Like, smack us with her hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Stab me? Quote, stabbing victim.
I'm Sorshin.
Yeah.
Does she seem surprised when Sorshin shoots her with an arrow?
Yeah.
Sharp objects, my only weakness.
But it might have
Alright,
it might have
umbrellas.
just been that she got hit with an arrow. It might not be the
Alright,
what it
I'm
looked
gonna
like.
use my sharp objects. I'm gonna 2-weapon fight, and my
Alright.
first attack will be from invisibility.
Yep, so +2 in that first attack. I don't know if you're gonna have an effect for that.
Yep.
But I think I'll just have to remember it.
Well, my effect here is gonna be that I don't give myself the -2 penalty from 2-weapon fighting, so it'll just be a normal attack.
Sure.
Ooh, nice.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That is a confirmed critical hit. 2 19s in a row, nice.
Yep. And I'm going to impose a -2 to hit penalty on her.
Okay.
And here's the offhand hit.
That'll hit as well.
Yep, that's an offhand hit. All right, not an attack. It's a hit.
I stab the fuck out of her calves and shin.
Alright, it
Yep,
looks like
pretty
she probably should be down, but
Oh
you know
my
that
god,
she's
already.
got ferocity. The
What are these knee slappers
lizard.
doing?
What are the lizards gonna do here? The lizards are gonna coming down the hall. which lizard is this? I guess they both go at the same time, basically. So yeah, they're gonna come running down the hall, but yeah, they're not even gonna make it all the way up here. Silric.
I'll move up to her and kick her.
Okay.
You can do that. You're a monk.
Yeah.
Kick her in the
Any
wound.
part of your body is a weapon.
She just got stabbed in.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Just
kick her
stick
while
your
she's
finger
down.
in there.
Oh. That's some
Alright.
damage.
Do you have? Does she have flying kick? This style strike.
No.
Okay. So you only get the first attack, unfortunately, but it does hit. But she's still standing. All right.
That won't last long.
And yeah, as she get hit, she goes, "Oh, who dare attack mighty Sorshin?" And then Jason, you can take your turn.
Wait, what?
You should just say, I, Sorshin.
I, Sorshin, will attack you, imposter. And my sheet's recalculating because I had to turn on full round attack thing.
Only I'm allowed to make me bleed my own blood.
And
Yeah.
yep, and then I will full round attack with an acid splash as my strike spell.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice. All right. Well, you hit with one attack at least.
That's why we roll 3 times. Roll 3,
Yes.
hit once.
And that is enough. She goes.
Yes!
She falls over. Says, "How fly kill mighty Sorshin?" And dies.
I am Sorshin. I yell to her crocodile whatever guardians. I'm the real Sorshin.
So it would have been her turn, but she's dead.
Yeah, we did good
Hannah.
on this one, guys.
Umbrella's crit.
Yes.
All right.
This is a well orchestrated fight.
Well, she burns for 1d6 more fire damage.
Aw.
Oh,
Corpse
perfect.
burns. Yeah.
I almost feel bad for this creature.
I'm gonna
She's
move
kind of. I'm
the
kind of
flames.
sad because she's kind of hilarious, but oh well.
to here.
As
I'm gonna follow
you can see, she thinks she's Oh, we're still in combat.
Yeah.
Okay, so you move that. You still have a standard though, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna pull.
As you can see though, she thinks she's Sorshin.
So my alchemist fire is used because it was a material component. So
I mean,
I'm
from
Okay.
her
gonna
looks, who could
pull
blame her?
out a new
Yeah.
bottle of just acid, I guess.
Okay, and that's your turn then.
Yeah.
All right, round 2, Abrellis.
Well, these are just lizards, but you know what? One good stabbing deserves another. I'm gonna move in up behind the flaming ball.
Yeah, it'd be knowledge nature to know more about these lizards.
And I'm going to ready an action to stab one of these. Or actually, no, I'm going to ready an action to dirty trick anything that comes within my reach.
Well, one is definitely going to do that.
Haha, you fool.
So he triggers your ready to action.
Yep, I'm going to gouge it in its eyes.
Alright.
And try to blind it. Take this.
16.
Too bad you can't just pick up the flaming spear and move it over. Just like, boom.
Yeah, it's not gonna be enough. So now it's gonna
Alright.
try to bite you.
Can we make a teamwork feat where
miss it.
Abrellis can handle my flaming spheres?
That'd be
I
really
mean-
cool.
That'd be fun.
That'd be cool. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but I'm down to roleplay it.
That wouldn't scale at all.
If I had the background of being like a football player, then like I could like kick it or something.
This one's going to move around next to the flaming sphere, and it's also going to try to bite. Ooh, does a 20 have a chance to hit?
That does hit, yes.
All right. Roll me a fortitude save, and it's also going to try to grab you.
Okay.
I don't know if the 12 is going to beat your CMD though. All right,
No, it doesn't.
you're fine with that fortitude save. So you just take some damage, which I will roll. You just take 5 damage. All right,
Okay.
Silric, you're up.
I'll move down and punch him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say because of the pillar, you have cover through that square, so you do not provoke either.
Sweet.
And he is going to see. You get only the 1 attack because you had to move, but it does hit, and the lizard takes some damage. Land a pretty good hit on it. It looks like actually a really solid hit. Like you don't think it probably could. One more of those hits would probably be enough to take it out.
Just drive the ball onto it if it's alive.
Hell yeah, it's an extra flamey ball too.
It is. It's powered by alchemist fire.
Hell yeah.
Jace.
I'm going to 5-foot step forward. Actually, there's pillars there. Here. And
Yeah,
I'm just
you're
gonna take this shot down the hall here. It's gonna be
Okay.
sketchy.
It's gonna be partial cover.
Okay, I'll let you apply the AC bonus. I no longer have point blank, so let me just see if I can do this and make sure the number changes. It's 6 right now, it should go down to 5. There it goes. Okay. And this is a full round with an acid splash again. And any extra arrows will go to the one behind it. God, my rolls today. 6,
Those all miss.
5, 9.
Yeah. Plus you have the negative levels lowering your attacks. So
True. Yeah, I need to get those taken care of. I should talk to Moreau about that.
I don't know if she
Alright.
has the ability to do that.
yeah, I don't think she.
This
has
might
any-
be
I don't know
a
either, but she might have an idea of how to get
this
rid
might
of
be
them.
a negative level until the end of this book kind of deal.
Maybe.
All right, Hannah.
So move the sphere.
Which one? Or which lizard?
Oh man. Apparently I
The one
So the
between
one
me
on
and
the
Silk
top-
is pretty injured.
as well.
Yeah, this one's already taken damage. Okay.
There we go.
Reflex
gonna
save
damage
for
the
the
new one.
lizard.
Yeah, reflex.
Alright. Yeah, we can take out this middle one.
Yeah, it's in a flank. 21, make the
carve it
reflex
up.
save.
Oh, he saves. That's fine.
Okay.
It's now pestily in his square.
Do you do another spell or anything? Or move anywhere?
I'll move in
Okay.
to here.
Alright, Abrellis, you have a flank.
Alright, I do, so I'm just gonna not hit the 2-up and fighting penalty and just roll these normally. But I'm gonna 2-up and fight.
Wait, are we missing somebody? What happened to Pilbo?
Oh, did
No, wait,
Pilbo
yeah,
not
what
roll
happened
initiative?
to Pilbo?
Did he not?
What?
Okay, Pilbo. Yeah, I don't think he ever rolled initiative or he didn't have his token selected.
I
And I missed
rolled
it.
initiative, I thought.
Yeah, you probably just didn't have your token selected. What did you roll for initiative? Well, you can just take your turn now, regardless. You delayed a
Oh.
turn, I guess.
Okay.
That was my bad. I should have noticed earlier.
Well, with my turn, I double move.
Okay. Sorry
How
about
about
that.
we say one of the turns earlier he double moved, and now he's there.
Sure. So I'll say you moved forward a little bit. You only have to do one move to get to there. Would you like to do a
Okay,
spell as well, like or Touch of Madness?
Visions of Madness.
Yeah.
All right.
Make him
Roll
go
that touch attack.
crazy.
That will hit his touch AC, so he has the penalties.
Yes. Sweet insanity.
Might not matter if Abrellis takes it out, but Abrellis
It's -3.
-3 to his attacks and saving throws. Okay.
Yeah.
And then Abrellis already rolled your attack, though, right?
Yeah, does a 15 hit for the first one? I got another attack.
Yes, and with the precision damage, that's enough to kill this thing.
I'm going to drive my other attack into the other one. This is a 14. Okay.
Nope, that one will miss.
Alright. I'm going to 5-foot step right here then. That'll be my turn. That way Silver can 5-foot step into a flank as well.
Well, not really, because there's a pillar there.
Oh, you're
so
right.
If Silver
I'll
steps
just
here, there's
stay.
gonna be cover.
Well. Eh.
Yeah, there's a couple of ways you could approach it.
I'm just gonna stay here then.
So the one that's in the sphere is actually going to move out of the sphere over to here,
Hello.
and it's going to attempt to bite at Umbrella.
It wants me. It wants
and
my booty.
It hits you again. Go ahead and roll another Fortitude save. Okay, fine. And it's going to try to bite, do a grab on you as well.
Oh.
I think this time it got you.
He wants ya.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
it
Only
is
by 2.
Yeah. So not.
Yeah, my
barely
CMD's
then.
higher right now because of my offensive defense, because I snug attack the other one.
Oh yeah, nice. So it has you grappled right now.
Okay.
Silric.
How much damage did it do?
Oh, I didn't roll its damage. 10 damage. Dang, it rolled really high.
Okay.
I'll move below it and attempt to punch
No,
it
sorry, that should be
again.
12 damage actually. As a +4.
Yep. Ooh, good hits.
Good hit. Yep. You only get the first one though because you had to move. You could have maybe stepped over here and gotten all 3 attacks actually if you want to do that, but
He wanted to flank, I guess, which is good too.
that's fair too. Yeah, this means that Abrellis will get a flank. So okay. Jace.
Yeah, there's not really a clean shot here.
That's correct.
I
He's gonna
Yes.
get cover.
It's probably
Whatever, I'll
dead.
YOLO attack it. I get 3 attacks. YOLO.
If he hits some of these attacks, yeah. might die.
Acid splash, blah blah blah. Normal, same thing. Wait, I missed an attack there. Ignore everything. Just ignore it all. That's the yep. That's more like it. Okay.
All right, I will ignore all those attacks.
Yeah, my
Hannah.
If I hit
Send
the wrong roll, we're just
sphere
gonna
over
redo
to
it.
him. Boom! Dodge this.
It doesn't.
Okay,
And its reflex is even lower because it's grappling.
nice.
That is enough to down the lizard.
Nice.
We are now out of combat.
Yeah, I'd much
So-
rather get bitten by these little lizards than get hit by the giant, so that's definitely a net gain.
Yeah. Yeah, these lizards do have a poison, but you made the saves on it. A poisonous bite.
Nice.
I'll send the sphere like out of our way.
Alright. Yeah, because it's not dismissible.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can just move it off to the side. Yeah. So this room, there's 6 treasure chests at the underneath the behind the throne room. And there's a really obviously the main part of it. The biggest thing is the throne itself that this giant was sitting on. This giant that called herself Sortion.
Does the giant's body have anything else on it of value? I'll check it real quick. And what about the battle axe?
So the battle axe is not detected as being magic. It doesn't look like it's particularly nice or anything. It's just a large battle axe.
Okay.
Be very difficult to wield, but it's also not worth a whole lot of money, so probably not something you guys will want to take with you.
Yeah, let's dump it into the water.
Otherwise, yeah, she has kind of like tattered clothes that aren't really all that nice.
Yeah, yucky, smelly.
She has armor actually too, but it's large armor, so it's not going to be very like it's not going to fit anybody. What type of armor is this? It's not magical armor. It's just it's like a hide armor.
So she was
Alright,
calling
cool,
herself
before-
Sortion, but she certainly didn't act like no Sortion. Do you think she just picked that name up and started using it?
Well, I mean, who are we to say that she's not Sortion? I look at Jason, maybe.
Well, she's
maybe
dead,
he's the
so-
imposter.
Well, he is an imposter, but was she also an imposter? Because I don't really think that was Sortion.
I wouldn't trust this cave giant as far as I could throw her.
Yeah, Andal says the Grey Maidens apparently told Moreau that they met Sortion, but I don't think this is who they met. I don't think that this cave giant would be able to fool anyone to think she was Sortion. She could
So
maybe
she probably
beat
just
someone up
adopted
and
the name.
make them agree that she's Sortion, but I
But
don't
what
think
is
she
this
could
thing
do it
doing
with
in
her
here?
words. I don't know.
Did it just find this throne room and like decide she's Sortion now?
Maybe.
I don't know how it would have gotten here. Like,
It's a cave giant. That's what they do, right? They go
I
into
mean-
caves.
it wasn't exactly like the easiest thing in the world to get down here.
For us, perhaps. There might be another route.
Maybe if you go further downstream, there's like another
Yeah,
entrance.
but this isn't a cave. Unless you're implying that Sortion's place is as dingy as a cave, which
That's a
I'm
cave
sure she
back
wouldn't
there.
like that, but
And yes, half of this place is a cave, and she can accept my insult. I look over at Jace.
yeah, I laugh.
I don't know why she's here, but perhaps we should look at those treasure chests you mentioned.
Oh yes, the chests had my eye, so we'll go there, and I'll check
I'll
for
grab
traps
actually
while we go over there.
the big axe too, and I'll take a look at that and bring it back over here.
Also,
Get
I
all
tell
the loot in one
everybody,
place here.
bloody good job on the ambush. That was a hell of a banger that we gave.
You were super
we gave
sneaky.
All right, so you guys go check the treasure chest.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
gonna check the treasure chest.
Okay, you don't look like they are locked or trapped.
Awesome.
But yeah,
Start
when you get over
opening
here,
them up.
actually, yeah, roll a 1d6.
Oh, okay.
One
So
for each
were you
treasure.
gonna
You
roll a
open the one that
1d6
killed
on
you.
which one was gonna get busted and break?
All right.
Maybe.
Oh man.
I mean, if
Yeah.
she starts chucking them, they might be full of like stuff, like explosives
So-
or something.
You open this chest, and it actually smells really awful. It looks
Oh,
like
shit.
it looks like she's like, yeah, there's like it looks like there's like feces in it basically.
Oh,
but
like shit.
Ew.
but it also looks like there's gems in this one.
Oh,
Oh man.
gross.
If you can stomach it.
No. Close it.
I'll
Close it.
prestidigitate the gems
Oh my god.
when you take them out.
No,
If you take
I'm
'em
not
I'll put
out.
my
I'm not
scarf
taking
around
it
my
out.
nose.
Just dump the
Okay.
chest somewhere and then let him clean.
The things that I do for
Umbrella
loot.
knows. She's from the streets.
What? Whatever.
Alright,
Alright.
so
I'll have to tell you guys the story of when me and the Czarnies, had to get money from this jeweler. And let me tell you, he hid his jewels, but the Czarni are persistent.
He ate them.
We got those
I get
jewels.
it.
Gross. Alright.
Andal says, I don't think I need to know any more details.
Yeah, me neither.
I think I get where you're going with that. Alright, so yeah, you get the you get the gems out and they get cleaned off by using magic. And there's 20 of them in all.
That's a good number. What are they worth?
Cool.
I'd like to roll an appraise check. They look like they're
I
tourmalines.
do.
I don't even know what that is.
I'm positive they're valuable, though. I don't care what anybody says. Even the dice.
Yep. My rolls tonight. Oh my god.
Here,
And
I'll praise.
okay, you got appraise too.
I hear Pilbo knows his gems. Yeah.
Hey,
sure
there
does.
we go. He definitely does.
Pilbo just he sees the value in all things and even people. He knows that people can be good.
Yeah. He knows that that even people are unpolished gems.
Yes.
You think that the total value of these tourmalines is 2,000 gold pieces, Pilbo.
Not bad.
Okay.
Thank you, Pilbo.
So they have 100 gold pieces each for each gem.
Can we just immediately split that up into wealth among everybody? Because that'll be 400 GP to each of us.
Yeah, you could do that. Split the gems up. There's
Yeah.
20 gems, so yeah, those can actually be cleanly divided.
Okay. So 400 gold to everyone.
Yeah, 400 gold to everybody.
Yep.
All
and
right.
there's gems you sell them at full value later, so.
Yep, they're as good as gold.
That's a good first chest. Keep them going, Umbrellas.
Yep.
Although
We'll crack
hopefully the
another
next
one.
one's less smelly.
I don't think we're gonna be that lucky.
Yeah, no, the other gems don't have anything other than just feces in them. This is the only one that had anything of value on it.
The other chest, yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's why I was rolling the d6 for us. And it was like, if it's a 6, they're
Oh, we
going to
got
open the
lucky.
right one first.
Nice.
Yeah, I figured if you didn't roll a 6, you guys might get discouraged and not open the rest, but yeah. You opened the one that did have stuff.
I don't know. It's hard to say.
It's hard to say. While you're doing this, though, you also notice that on the back of this marble throne, it looks like there is a platinum plaque with an inscription on it.
Ooh.
Is it platinum?
Pilbo could both read it and tell us how valuable it is.
Yes, probably. So yeah, you can do an appraise on the platinum plaque on the back, but the inscription on it is kind of wordy, so I'll put it in chat here in a second as well. But it says, "A gift for my mistress Sorshin from her humble servant Ayamadala, dedicated this celebrated day, the 25th anniversary of her ascension to rulership in Earthinia. Present Rune Lord Sorshin, Aminyala, and her daughters Ashamintalu and Rixdalox, Lord and Lady of the Burning Bright, and Lord and Lady of the Burning Bright, the Sisters of Charming and Delectation, and the Baron of Calamities, along with all slaves, servants, and supplicants in this, the Lady's Might, or Lady's Light rather. May she reign unchallenged forever." And I'm gonna put that in chat because I know it's like a ton of titles and shit, but. So you can look through this and interpret that as you want. On some of these, you may roll knowledge histories and stuff like that, or roll knowledge history for some extra context. But some of these names are familiar. Like you've seen these before.
I've heard of this Sortion before.
Yes, you have heard of Sortion. You know Euthynia is the name of like her realm within Thassalon.
It's a commemorative plaque.
Yeah, well, it's on the back of the throne, so presumably the throne was the gift.
Oh, that would make sense.
And it's a very nice, like, marble throne. It's probably would be worth a ton of money itself if you were able to move it somehow.
One day I want to make a flying chair or a flying throne for one of my characters. And it'll be like a recliner where it, like, you know, the feet like thing pops up and it'll have like refilling food things on the side in bowls. And it'll have like a magic mouse.
Oh
spell
my
on it or
God,
something,
this is
so it's always
unreal.
playing like speakers.
It's broken.
Look at all
Roll
those
20
ones.
has broken. I've rolled 3 ones in a row.
I'll call the enchanted
plus
throne my flying
Hannah
party
rolled one.
chair.
Plus the party's rolling 3 ones in a row, too.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, you
It's pretty
guys.
amazing.
You
At
guys
least
are
this
not
isn't a
rolling
combat,
good.
though. We got that going for us.
Yeah. I asked Pilbo if he could tell me the value of this platinum plate. I'm gonna trust him no matter what he rolls.
Twice as good as us. I'm also gonna take some notes on this throne and the whole throne room because there's that dude in Magnamar who wants to know about like Thassalon artifacts and things we find. I feel like
yeah.
the throne is pretty
Yeah.
significant.
Yeah, the Andal thinks that the plaque is worth 750 gold.
All right, that's not bad. Let's let's get the plaque off.
Oh, okay.
He thinks he could probably.
I'll
print it off.
detect magic on the
Yeah.
throne first.
In fact,
and
we
see
could
if it's
use my
magic.
hammer and pythons to like.
You do not detect
Yeah,
any
like,
magic on the
chisel it off.
throne. It does not. It seems to be
Okay.
non-magical.
I'll detect
yeah,
magic
you
on the
guys-
chest as well.
Yep. No
While I'm
magic
at
on
it.
either chest.
Okay.
In
thanks.
Sortion's quest to dominate creatures and build her throne here, she neglected to install flying party chair accoutrements.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll start trying to like get the plaque out with my hammer and pythons.
But yeah, Andal says, I feel like we've seen the name Yandmala elsewhere in this dungeon.
That does sound familiar.
But yeah, you
I
guys
don't know.
are
I
able
can't recall because I can only throw a 1 or roll a 1.
to... you guys are able to pry the plate off. It's
Sweet.
a DC 16 strength check, but yeah, it's
We take 10s here.
yeah. take
Do
20.
we?
You
I
take
take
20 on
20s,
it.
yeah. There's no consequence
Hey,
of
I rolled
failure.
a 2. Wait.
Correct.
Yeah, I
There's
rolled
no
a 2.
consequence for failure. So
It's twice as good as my 1.
eventually, someone strong like Silric's able to pry it off.
What
God,
was
I just
the
want to keep
name of that
rolling and see how
dampier?
much this can keep up.
Start with a G,
Naru.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he wasn't on this plaque anywhere, but that
Who
it would be
charmed
weird if
him?
he was.
Somebody who looked like Sortion.
Yeah, he said Sortion did. Oh, he didn't.
It couldn't
He
have been
didn't
her.
know the name Sortion, but he said that it was someone that looked just like Jace looks now.
Yeah. It definitely wasn't this giant.
Right. Andal says that giant couldn't charm anyone.
Unless he was just really good at lying and he found this giantess fetching.
Yeah. I guess maybe other giants could be charmed by her.
Yeah, I mean, look at the size of her tusks, right? Those are useful in kissing, I think.
Maybe. I don't know that much about giant culture. If
Well,
indeed
once she
they have
finds
a
someone she
culture.
wants to kiss, she hooks those tusks right into them, and they can't get away.
Yeah. This is definitely something that I need to put into the next Pathfinder Chronicles.
What about this
Your
axe?
field
You
read.
might actually want to put this in the next Pathfinder Chronicles, and I'll detect magic on the axe.
The axe is not magic.
God damn, but it looks nice, right?
Push it into the water.
No, it's not even masterwork.
God damn it. Okay, Pilbo, here, do what you want with it.
Help me chuck it into the water, Pilbo. In fact, help me chuck the whole giant into the water.
And the chest of poo. Don't forget
It's about
those.
time she took a bath.
You can handle the chest of poo if you want.
Did we check the giant's body for
Let's
any
not
loot
We
put
did.
first?
feces in
She
the
had
water,
nothing.
Okay.
Actually.
She had
Actually,
hide armor.
let's also not put a dead
That's
body
right,
in the water.
normal armor. Do it.
I'm gonna
Where
wash
does
my
this
hands in
water
the water. At least.
go?
It looks
I don't
like
know.
it
It's,
just goes
it's
down.
like a.
It continues down this
Who
way
does
very
this
slowly.
apply? What if it's somebody's drinking water? What if it's
Actually,
ours?
don't we note this is from the elemental plane of water? Because that's where the portal was, like up there.
That's where the source
That's-
was.
that's
If
where it
we're
comes from
below
upstream,
where... If we're below where the stream, where we were before.
So it's really
which
good
we don't
water.
know that we are.
I'm gonna
For
wash my
now.
hands.
It looks.
off
It
it.
I was just
actually
saying,
looks
if-
murky.
if-
It looks murkier down
it's
here
murky?
though. The bottom of
Oh.
the bottom of the waterfall.
Yeah, it's probably collected stuff like soot and silt and
Yeah.
stuff. But let's just say, Hannah, if someone is drinking this water, they're gonna have a giant problem.
I push him into the water.
Cricket. Cricket.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then he'll cry for the boat to come and like help him, and it won't come.
I'm purposefully not standing near the water when I say that.
Sure.
Good choice. Alright. I'm a little scuffed up, but let's continue. I get in the boat.
All right. You guys continue
Boat.
downstream.
Accept me
Yes.
into you. Hold steady.
I like how in that fight I did one thing.
And it was good for the whole fight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why Flaming Sphere is awesome.
I miss my spears. It's been a while.
It's good when you get it.
Huh?
It's good a few levels
I was
after
just-
you get it.
I wasn't implying that you were doing anything wrong, Zerdurm. I just said the spell was good.
I don't know if Zerdurium's been in enough games to actually say
It
whether or
doesn't
not
scale
it's
well.
good.
It doesn't, but
It's not about
it's great
scaling.
right now.
Yeah. It's about, I have nothing to do, so I'll just put this out there and let it do things.
Well, it conserves your spells, because
Yeah,
you got something
exactly.
to do around.
That's the plan.
But
So
anyway,
if a creature saves against the sphere and you direct it against them in the next round, do they have to make another save?
yeah, they do.
The only time it
Okay.
won't work is if it's
It's
spell
as ours
resistance.
when it's not. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
if there's
spell
other
resistance is
enemies, you can just send it over to it, because the spell still works, it just doesn't affect that character.
Yeah. It's a good spell.
Spheres
It-
are good, yes.
It could be better.
It's the lowest tier
My,
sphere of the whole sphere thing.
No, it could have
My
something that scales other than rounds, but it's fine.
Oh my god. Zerium just likes
I drive
max
the
damage!
boat.
I mean, even greater flaming sphere only does 66. It
Think
doesn't
of
have
it
any
like a
scaling on
dot instead of like, I don't know. Yeah.
it. Yeah, I mean,
My Necromancer
It's
Mantis'
fine.
game is packing Aggressive Stormcloud, or the greater one.
I was thinking about bringing Acid Vlog, but I'm not sure. You guys might want to go in there and stuff.
anything that has to do with fog makes me wary as a bow user.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Do what you
So
want.
you just need to get you fog cutting glasses.
Exactly.
Go kill McMurray and he has a pair. He has the only known pair in existence.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
The lake constricts
so we get in
here
the boats.
to a width of 30
Wait,
feet or
he's
so.
already dead at this point, honestly, in this timeline.
Yeah, this is after Rise of the Rune Lords. The the lake constricts here to a width of 30 feet or so. The cave wall is narrowing down to form a tunnel. The ceiling is 30 feet above, while numerous ledges line the walls at varying heights. Several of these ledges contain manacled humanoid bodies. Their remains are in advanced stages of decomposition, and in many cases are no more than skeletons.
Okay.
I'm getting Pirates of the Caribbean vibes here.
Well, the question is it slow? And is anybody singing?
No singing, but it is going.
The other
These
question
skeletons
is,
are there.
is someone going to die and it be a mystery?
Oh, that's right. We did
On a
2
boat?
boats and an NPC.
2 murder
And the
mysteries
NPC's
with
not
an
on my
NPC.
boat, so it wasn't us.
Alright, so let's see here. We got these. So something's gonna happen along here. So I need.
Shit,
stop
Andel's
moving your
gonna
token
die.
around.
Okay, okay.
Goodbye, Andel. It was nice having you.
So your boats are kind of moving through. I'm gonna kind of draw like a oval kind of shape around you. You guys are on boats.
Yep, that's our boat.
I'm
There
on
are
a
many,
boat,
but
and
this one is
it's going
ours.
fast.
So as you guys are going down here, some very large-looking bat-like creatures are gonna
Oh no!
Oh, how cool.
come around the corner over here, flying towards you. And we're gonna have to roll initiatives here. Let me get on
Oh,
the GM later.
shucks.
Yay, combat!
I have to zoom out. I can't even see them. There.
You goddamn bet. This is
Oh,
this is one of those
big.
like
Get
bad
it?
movies.
Combat.
They're
This
very
is bats
big.
on a boat.
These are large creatures. So yeah, these things are like bigger than you, and they're flying at you.
Is the combat tracker
And-
safe to roll on? We're same map, yeah. Okay.
The combat tracker is safe to roll on. Yeah, it'll just replace your rolls with the new one.
I got the same thing I had last time.
Okay, you ready for this one,
Too
everyone?
spooky for me.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Oh! 18 roll. That's better.
Oh, man. It's fine. See, here's another great example of a flaming sphere, provided that they're not immune to fire, which they
Well, they're flying though.
Flaming spheres don't fly.
Flaming spheres fly.
Do they fly?
They can go anywhere you want 'em.
They can jump. They cannot fly.
They don't need a surface.
Mm,
Oh, I guess they do roll. Okay.
Yeah, it rolls on the ground.
You can jump them over
can
things,
jump-
but I think they have to head in their
Yeah.
turn on the ground.
As I can jump to strike a target.
Yeah, but I
They
mean,
can
it would
probably
be
do
on our
that.
boats.
Yeah, it's fine. Just...
and then it's gonna
And
go
you
into the
set the
water.
boat-
Andel's
plane.
Andel's gonna fall off anyway, so it's fine.
It could happen.
If you gave me
so-
fire resistance, I could hold the sphere and throw it at them, and then it could jump back
this is the
into my
teamwork I
hand.
want. Yeah, there we go. Give him a returning spear.
Actually, my mistake. You don't need to roll initiative. They swoop down unless you guys want to attack them. They swoop down, but then they just start hovering there.
Oh,
they-
I mean, I've
Would
got
I
my
not?
swords out ready.
Why would I not
Yep.
attack them?
Yeah, they don't actually come into range of you yet. They
I
come
don't
down and they
initiate.
look at you guys, and then they kind of they go back up and kind of sit on the ceiling and they're looking down at you from the ceiling. And the boats kind of move underneath them.
Can I identify these creatures?
Knowledge religion.
Religion. Interesting.
Hmm. You realize these are undead. These are what are called ghoul bats, monstrously sized undead bats.
Okay, so they're pretty dangerous, I think.
They are potentially dangerous, especially considering that you're on the boat. The unstable footing of the boat is going to impart a -2 on any attack rolls you do within the boat. So keep that in mind if you do decide to attack them. But yeah, they're actually not going to attack you. So I might have made you roll initiatives for nothing. We'll keep them if you do decide to attack them. But
That's
I
okay. Build
mean-
suspense.
We wouldn't know that they're not going to attack us when we get closer.
Well, I ain't
Unless we're just like
initiating
waiting
when-
for them to make the first move.
So that's up to you.
So I guess we can play it that way. It's like I'll have my bow drawn and ready, but if they don't come back and like swoop down, I'm not going to attack.
they don't. Like I said, they watch you intently. It does seem like they're watching
Sortion.
Jace most intently.
Yeah, boys, let's go! Oh, I love it. That's right. I am your rune lord lady. These are my friends. And we sail on by.
So you guys sail past them, and
Yep.
Yeah.
they don't attack.
Who knew that Jace dying was the best thing that could happen to us? Oh wait.
I know,
I was-
right?
We knew that from the very start.
Oh my god.
To be fair,
That's
Jace
so
is still
mean,
with us.
Brellis. You talk as if I'm not here.
Alright, this is a gigantic.
I can't help it. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine. I'll just get you back later.
You'll never know how torn up I was about your death.
How
So
long
you should
does
have done.
poison stay
You
on
should have
a
pulled
weapon?
off the Tom Sawyer maneuver where you just go to your own funeral.
I'll pretend like I got that reference.
You haven't read Tom Sawyer?
No, I haven't.
The Adventures of Tom
Oh
Sawyer?
my god.
Terrible.
He hasn't seen Three Amigos, he hasn't read Tom Sawyer, it's just like, god damn it.
I don't know things, man. I don't
They even have
watch
I think
things.
I'm pretty sure there's a movie version of it you could have watched too, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Brellis,
no,
let me
So-
see your dagger.
haven't crossed that path.
Or let
Well-
me see
Dagger?
one of your daggers that I can apply poison to.
Oh
I probably
sweet, yeah, I
shouldn't
give you
spoil
my
Tom Sawyer in that case.
I give you
if
my
haven't
mithril
seen it
short
or read
sword.
it.
I don't
The
care.
Short sword. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, well, basically, there's a part in the Adventures of Tom Sawyer where he like runs away and people think he died, and he goes to his own funeral.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
He
that
gets
makes
caught,
sense.
and people are not happy about it.
Mm-mm.
Can't imagine
Damn
why.
you, Tom Sawyer, you tricked me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a 5% chance to expose myself, so I'm gonna roll a 100.
Yeah.
And 5 or lower, I fail.
Fiver lawyer, she starts dying.
Oh shit.
She
Uh-oh.
starts dying.
Oh
You
shit.
gotta roll that fortitude save now, right?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm really glad you decided to do this on a boat.
Think. Yeah, I know. It's a perfect.
This is
Oh
the
wait,
murder mystery
let's get the murder
happening.
mystery.
Yeah.
Who killed Hannah?
Oh, my DC was 13. It looks like I saved. Okay.
Alright,
Well, there
good.
goes that one. I say never mind,
for
and I
you.
had you.
She like nicks herself, yeah, on the thing. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. Alright, so you come up to this area here. This is a
Damn.
much larger.
Next
open
time, just not on the
cavern again.
boat.
Oh, right.
It jostled the wrong way, and she exposed herself.
So let's see here. The ceiling peaks nearly 40 feet overhead in this enormous underground lake. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. It's the same as last time. Phosphorant lichen and fungus cling to the stalactites above. I saw the word phosphorant lichen again, and I thought maybe I was reading the other description, but no, it's reiterating that it's
This thing's pretty
Phosphor-
huge.
phosphorescent lichen and fungus clinging to the stalactites. It's reflected by the waters below to make the waters here are actually fairly still. To make the walls of the cave dance with a pearlescent shimmer. So it's very pretty in here. Lots
Except for the
of,
murky water.
No, the water is. I mean, it's like it's reflective at least. It's kind of murky still, but it's reflective.
Oh, it's suspicious. It's a drastic change. I guess we're just gonna keep
closer to our destination.
going.
And as you're moving into the cavern, you all start hearing little whispers. Sounds like they're like right in your ear.
Oh god.
Uh-oh, it's those creatures, they diseased us.
Wait, we have this thing in our ears though, right? The wax. It hasn't been an hour yet.
You do. Yep.
Okay.
It has not been an hour yet. So everyone has to make a will save against what these little whispers are saying, but you're going to get that bonus,
jeez.
the +4 resistance bonus to this save.
Okay.
What are the
And they're
voices?
basically-
Help me.
They're basically saying things like, come on in, the water was great.
Oh, no.
Perfect. Oh, damn. I rolled
Alright,
well.
well, here we go.
Can't get in.
If this is an enchantment spell, I get another bonus. Yeah, +2 versus enchantment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're
Alright.
basically they're telling you, come into the water, you don't need your clothes, the water's great, but your clothes will get wet. So it's basically the voices are telling you, take your clothes off and jump into the water.
I mean, that's a reasonable thing to do if you're gonna jump into water. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just need Pilbo's will save, I think.
Come on, Pilbo's got this. He's always good on the will saves. There we go.
All right.
We're
Yeah, you
all
guys
like, no.
Yeah, you all are just like, nope, not happening. Unless you want to ignore the fact that you passed the will save and jump in anyway, you guys can do it then. That's up to you.
No, thank you.
Okay. I just figured I'd present the option.
Yeah, you're generous too.
And when you come up, you notice here, this is where it looks like the water, the only opening that you see here. But it does seem like the water is flowing over this way, like it's flowing maybe to an underground or underwater
Ooh.
tunnel, perhaps.
Well, we could find it if we jumped in.
Secret
True.
tunnel.
But who's gonna do that?
Yeah.
Wait, what about Andal? Did he jump or did he resist?
Oh yeah. Let's see if he resists or not.
Maybe he'll jump in. That'd be exciting.
Hey, he's fine.
Nope.
Oh, he's fine, yeah. I had to tempt fate. Part of me almost wanted to see him fail.
Yeah, I wanted it to happen.
I kind of was like, that might be kind of fun. Let's see if, but no, he rolled pretty good.
Now we're
That was on
succeeding
board.
on all our will saves. Jeez.
Oh, actually, what
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, I
All
guess
right, more polygon reveal.
just move myself over here.
Yeah, so where are we? We're up here now. The
Yep.
Boat stuff is kind of tedious.
I like this boat ride. It's pretty cool. There's like all kinds of.
I like the
neat
boat ride. I
things
just mean
and-
like keeping the
dangers and
tokens
stuff.
together with each other, with the boats and.
Oh yeah, I'm not
all
gonna
that,
worry
it's
about
like-
it unless
yeah,
it becomes
we're all
relevant.
together.
When
We're
it
not
matters,
splitting the party.
Yeah, when it matters, I'll put the tokens in the boat there. But yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So this area, there's large amounts of lichen on the cave's walls, glowing with intense vibrancies, providing brilliant illumination to this cave and making the sandy beach along the lake shore glitter. 2 rowboats are already beached on this sandy shore. There's also 2 dry tunnels heading off to the east, while to the west, the waters of the lake widen into a much larger cavern, which you guys just came out of. But they always write these
Gotcha.
descriptions. They always write these descriptions as though you maybe could come from
Well,
anywhere.
yeah. Somehow the PCs will do it in reverse.
Yeah. I mean, you guys almost did it. If you guys had found that secret door the first time, you guys went through the grate, you guys could have come into the through the back side of the previous level.
Oh, neat.
But then you guys couldn't find the secret door, or you guys didn't really try that hard. You guys kind of gave up pretty quick, and were like, well, we have other places to explore. But yeah, it was fine. It was just looped around, like you guys would have ran across the demon probably from the other side, or maybe possibly could have
let's dock our
bypassed it. You
boats
guys went
here.
straight to the door, and put them next to the other boats.
Okay. I'll do that, and then I'll have a flask of acid in my hand, ready to go. I'm ready.
So it looks like there's 2 ways to go here.
Yep. So it does look like there are footprints on this beach. So you get up here, like Umbrella, so you notice that pretty easily. And obviously there's boats that are already parked here as well. But yeah, and it looks like there's 2 cave openings, little cave openings that look like they go in over here.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna like stop and I'm gonna start digging through my bag and I'm gonna put the acid away and I'm gonna pull out a dose of pesh.
Ha. Now is not the time.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna consume it.
Okay. Do the boats
later
have
back at
anything
Moreau's
in them?
place.
It doesn't look like there's anything in them, no.
Okay. Are there... I'm gonna perception, and do I see, like, any, like, signs that other people were here?
Yeah, you see footprints in the sand. It looks like people have been walking around down
Again.
here.
Always.
Which way did
footprints
they
in the
go?
sand.
You can roll a survival check.
Okay, here we go. Oh my god.
Oh,
Natural
look at that.
20.
Oh, lead the
You
way.
think that most of them, they're coming along this beach, but most of them look like they're heading up this way, or like coming from that way. Like this is where most of the traffic is coming, is along those. Along those.
I'm gonna follow them. I tell the others, like, hey, look, the tracks are going all screwy over here.
Okay. And
No. Does it just end?
but
I'm gonna... Wait, I ask, Oh, sorry, I keep cutting you off.
yeah, you notice immediately though that the reason they end is that there is a secret door in the wall right here,
Uh-huh.
which is normally a little bit harder to see, but with all the footprints there, it makes it much more obvious.
Can I open it?
You can.
I tell the others that there's a secret door here.
Okay. Do you open it, or do you wait for...
I'll come over.
Okay.
Once everybody's over, I'll open it.
Is it magical?
It's not
Detect
magical.
The magics. Okay. I just like to make sure before Brellis goes poking too far.
Okay. So you're opening the door then?
Yes, I am.
Alright, is everybody where they want to be when Abrellis opens this door?
Yes.
Ooh, this is gonna be exciting.
You act as if there's a combat coming, Pluto.
I mean, there's footprints leading to this door.
There's something
Don't worry,
exciting.
I'm just gonna offer them drugs and everything will be fine.
Yeah, we got the pesh.
Yeah,
Well, this is
we're
probably about where I'm
forget
gonna end
Cheddar
the
Star. We're
session.
not drug
Drug
dealers.
delivery!
Aw.
Aw.
But I am gonna end it on a cliffhanger. So you open the door, and
You open
see
the door
some
and you're on the
armored
edge
women.
of a cliff.
Oh, we found them.
We found the night ladies.
Yep. And
Oh,
Hello,
there's a bunch
ladies.
of them.
I am Sorshin.
Yeah, maybe that's what you'll have to try to do next session. But that's where we're ended on. You see these women.
Would you like to buy some
Cool.
pesh?
And yep, we'll deal with how that goes down next session. So let me award some XP though for this session.
Why don't you play like a traveling merchant or something, a salesman? Where you just offer all of the combats, like
Just haggle
you sell them
during
stuff.
combat.
It's actually not a bad idea.
Zurium just likes to
Like,
pester.
it
Pester
could be
you.
interesting to start every fight as like trying to sell them something.
Yeah.
If they don't buy, then you fight them. Yeah.
Pesh has an alchemical component to a spell, extends its duration as if it was one caster level higher. So,
Oh, that's neat.
and we found like 5 doses of Pesh, so hey, why not, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not a hoarder, I'm a user of items.
Hoarder of.
She's like,
other
wait, that
things.
came out wrong.
Yeah, I'm not that kind of user. I don't know.
I want to go back to playing a wizard or something who, like, it should be low level, and I want to perform the, whatchamacallit, in, like, one of the first combats, I just want him to scream, like, knowledge can be a dangerous thing, and, like, I just throw a spellbook at somebody.
Like, throw the whole book at him.
Yeah,
Nice XP.
just throw a heavy book.
All right.
Oh,
So
I
you
got
got
a lot of experience.
Yeah.
2,900 experience. It's a decent
Ooh.
amount.
I do have my Dispel Magic now, though, so there's that. So I'll be
Ooh,
able
nice.
to start doing that when I'm...
I think you guys are still probably pretty far away from.
Oh yeah, we're still
A little bit, yeah. A
bit
couple more, a
ways.
few more sessions.
That's the number I have.
Yeah, that's what I got too. A couple more good sessions like that, we could hit it.
Yeah, we just gotta fight Sorshin. She's probably worth a ton of XP.
Oh, I'm sure.
Are we gonna... I don't know if we're fighting Sorshin.
I mean, we know she's here, so we definitely
Well,
are.
no, we know
No, we
somebody
know
who
that someone is
looks
impersonating
like
her.
her is here.
I'm joking.
Okay.
Yeah, that's someone.
I think if we were
is
fighting Sorshin,
Jace.
we get our
Is
ass
Jace
kicked.
Yeah.
Serena. Jace Serena now.
Because she's a rune lord after all. Like, I don't know.
It would be interesting if they made you fight a rune lord in
Right?
book 2 of this AP.
Yeah.
Would be
It's fine.
would be very interesting.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
I think the lowest level that I know of where they expect you to fight a rune warlord is like level 11 for the or maybe 12. I don't know, whatever Pathfinder Society ends at, because there's a Pathfinder Society adventure where you fight a rune lord.
Yeah, Runelord Kroon.
Mm-hmm.
He's like severely weakened though.
That's correct. Yeah. So if they make you fight Sorshin in book 2, it's also possible that even if it is Sorshin, that she's like weakened in some way too. But yeah, it could also just not be Sorshin. It
I
could be
mean,
impossible.
for all we know, that cave giant could have been Sorshin.
Yeah. What if like
I
the
mean,
same
she
thing
did
happened to
say-
her? She got like put into another body.
Right, and she also got stupid.
And now that we killed her, her soul's been released to go back to her
Yeah.
clone. Oh wait, her clone's been taken.
Yeah. Something crazy and contrived.
Dun dun dun.
Alright.
Speaking
Well, that was
of
fun.
Yeah, hope you
Sorshin,
guys had fun.
who wants to play
I
some
enjoyed it.
ARAM?